What's going on, man? Welcome back to the basement. Amran, we're back here. It feels good to be back in the basement recording yet another stream. I don't even know what day we're on. This has got to be like day 17, day 18. We've been streaming every single day since the Hall of Fame game. How are we today, fellas? We just got back from doing the home league draft at an Airbnb. We recorded the whole thing. I gotta be honest, I think that the video is gonna be a banger. I thought we got really good footage. The whole thing was hysterical. I'm just very excited to sort of see how that comes out. I'm telling you guys are gonna really like it. It should be out probably next weekend, I would say, give or take next weekend. But I am very, very, very excited for it to come out. How are you guys doing, though? How are you? Again, it's good to just be back. Normal setup. Yesterday we had a really janky setup. I was using like my laptop's camera and trying to do a draft with you guys, and we made it work, but it wasn't, our typical August tier type of content. So how is everybody doing? We got a lot of heads in this chat right now. We got Cody Jackson. Said, finally catching a live stream. Love to see it, bro. He's saying Ron is late as fuck. Come on. Everybody, yo, chill out. How's everybody doing? We got Sam in here. We got Steve. Like the video. Yes, sir. Fat thumbs up. We got Adam in here. We got Jaden. We got Among Us, as always. Henry, no high stakes. Not tonight. Sometime soon we will. Look, the amount of leagues that we're in terms of managed leagues is starting to get up there. Tonight, look, I want to go to bed somewhat early tonight. Really get on top of it tomorrow. We're gonna. I've never been more driven, more motivated to bring you guys the best possible content in a single offseason than right now. Like, I am pumped to go to bed, wake up early tomorrow morning, and just get going on this sort of wave we've been riding this August. Honestly, the past couple Augusts, we've sort of been doing this, but I really want to make sure that I'm on the top of my game this year. We got Pionio in here. Pionio. You got Michael Vera. He's still figuring out what to DoorDash. No, I was deciding. We got Jaden. We got Paul, bro. Mr. August. I'm here. What it do? We got Rohan in here. We got Alex in here. Sir August. We were all joking around saying we were all joking around at the draft party this weekend saying that I should get an August tattoo if we hit like 50,000 subs or something. Maybe I should. We got Suck Our Dicks to All Our Enemies. Yes, sir. What up, Bull? We got classes start, Tom. Oh, you got classes tomorrow? Damn. Getting my ice water in. I'm gonna be honest. We're a little banged up from the weekend. All right, we're a little bit banged up. The fellas went sort of hard this weekend. But I'm in here. We're in the building. Riley Furlong, he's actually one of the boys that was down there this weekend. How's it going? I do appreciate it. Sometimes the boys from the home league do pop in the chat, say what's good. You said you're in the wildest puppy right now. Hawkinson won in the 3rd round. Damn, shout out to you. Used the draft rankings for my home league, and I'd say I did really well. Love to hear it. Let me know how your team turned out, Ian. By the way, he's talking about the rankings you can get on patreon.com/Ron Stewart. I use them for my own home league. I use them in every single draft. I usually update them every Sunday, but I'm probably going to update them tomorrow morning. We already did update them for like the Dalvin Cook and the Zeke Elliott news. But I'm going to look at them tomorrow morning and do a little tweak. So if anybody out there is on the Patreon and they're like, how come Ron didn't update the rankings? I just got back from the draft party. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to make a couple tweaks and just sort of, read the tea leaves of kind of the preseason games from Saturday. But how is everybody? We got Hunter in here. Your draft's in an hour. Ruben, good luck, man. We got Trey Cobb in here. Is Ronnie doing a mock? No, it's honestly just a title. We're going to do an underdog draft. Probably a BBM, but I could be talked into something else if you guys want to see a puppy. Maybe we could do one of the high-stakes ones, but they're really tough to fill. And also, if we do a high-stakes one, I kind of fumbled by not making it the correct title and thumbnail. I'm actually going to set up a poll. I want to see what you guys want between. We could do a BBM or a puppy. I'm down for either. We're starting to catch up on BBM, so it's not a big deal here. I will say, probably the most disaster part of the home league draft was that Samaje Perine's my RB2, fellas. I'm not going to spoil anything else for my team. But Samaje Samaje is my RB2, and I feel absolutely sick about it. I think the comments are going to give me hell, but it's all good, man. It's all. You said Chase fell to me at 6. That's actually so sick, dude. Chase at 6 is nutty, dude. We got Patrick in here. We got Jack, Don. We got Arian. We got Alfonso. Dude, we got heads in here. 164, and I haven't even hopped on Underdog yet. Have you played the new Madden? Nolan, look, man. I like me some Madden, but look, dude. It's August. I don't even got time for Madden right now. But I'm probably going to check it out, like, this weekend. I've heard it's gotten some decent reviews. We got Gavin in here. Hey, you started a 12-man league at the gym? That's sweet. CMC, Saquon, JT, Tay Adams. Okay. I see you. We got Cody. Everybody's saying puppy. How was your draft? Really fun. Like I said, Samaje Perine my RB2. But the rest of the team's really sick. It does just, it stings, man. I was looking through it. I was looking at, like, the Wolverine meme just last night, like, drunk at, like, 3 a.m. with the fellas. I'm just like, where did it all go wrong? But I think we're going to be fine. It's going to be fine. You guys will see it next week. I think it's a fine team. But in your home league, you'd hope for something better than Samaje Perine as your RB2. So this guy wants to trade Cup, or at least he's my RB2 for week 1. Yo, Ron, this guy wants to trade Cup, Devonta Smith, and Pitts for my Kelsey. Ah, that's so many moving pieces, man. Cup, Devonta Smith, and Pitts for your Kelsey, Kirk, and Johnson. I'm assuming that's Deontay Johnson, Christian Kirk. I'd say, yeah. I think you can get away with that. Yeah, okay. So everybody's saying puppy. 63. It's actually not as heavy puppy as I thought it would be. Let's think. All right, we'll do a puppy. Fuck it, we'll do a puppy. We will do a puppy. Let me just pin in the chat. We're going to go on Underdog Fantasy here. We're going to stream a puppy. If any of you guys out there are not on Underdog Fantasy, please fix that. Check out Underdog Fantasy. I have it pinned in the live chat. You click that link. It takes you to Underdog Fantasy. Use this promo code RON, and you will get your deposit matched up to $100 on the site. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Underdog literally... Oh, wrong thing. But Underdog literally... They are part of the reason why we went down the shore and did this draft. Like, they funded the entire thing. The entire video is sponsored by Underdog. I'm telling you, I don't mean to overpromise and underdeliver here and, like, really hype it up, but I'm telling you, based on the footage that we got, I think it's going to be really, really cool. So shout out Underdog. They sent us down there. They have amazing drafts here. You hop on Underdog Fantasy. You can pretty much get ready for your home league where there's real money on the line. The ADP is really good. We just dropped a video today where I was sort of looking through ADP. ADP on ESPN's, even Sleeper. Sleeper's, like, supposed to be ahead of the game. Their redraft ADP, kind of garbage. So Underdog, you can kind of get ready for your home league. You can draft a bunch of times. You know, they're kind of like paid mock drafts where there's actual money on the line. There's nobody, like, auto drafting. And you can just get a lot of practice, and then you draft these teams. You don't have to set them at all, right? There's no waivers, there's no trades, there's no setting lineups. You draft them, and that's it. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. If you want to hop in these drafts with us, make sure you check out Underdog Fantasy. There is a puppy out right now, which is $5 to join, $200,000 to first place. This thing is going to close very, very soon. It is already at, let's check it out. It is already at 88% full. This thing, I'm saying tomorrow by noon, it's probably done. So if you want to get in, this is your last chance. I don't know how many puppies they do every year. I would assume maybe one more. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you want to get in at this $5 price point, you have to do it right now. Make sure you check out Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code RON. Click the link in the description, comment section down below. We're going to click enter here. I'm going to click enter. It's not going to get us into the draft. I have to click enter, then yes. I'm going to click enter now, and then I'm going to count down for yes, and then you guys are going to have to try and get into the room with me here. So we're going to press enter. No big deal. And then I'm hovering over yes. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, yes. Oh, there's no spots in here, boys. Oh, I really hope that maybe one of you guys got in here. Fuck. Oh, no. Let me know if any of you guys are in here. Oh, that's not good. That's really a bummer. Hold on. Let's put ourselves in the bottom right here. All right, we'll go bottom right. I don't know that any of you guys are going to get in that one. The GOAT has arrived. What's up, Genji? Hero RB, something like that. Again, I don't want to get too into the team itself. Just trust. Ron married to the game August. That's me, boy. We got Zach in here. Show us your team in the home league. You'll see in the video. You'll see him in the video. Cup and Lamb through your first 2 rounds is crazy. Samaje Perine is my RB2. Yeah, man. Like, that's exactly the vibe I've been on. Did you drink and draft? Samaje Perine's my RB2. So does that answer the question, Ian? Yo, chill. But what does everybody... What do we got? You got Debo at the 411, dude. Yeah, the 80... These puppy drafts have been crazy, dude. I've been hearing nothing but wild values in these drafts. We're here at the 10 spot. Let me know if any of you guys are in here as well. 10-man PBR, first 4, Chase, Pollard, Waddle, and Burrow. God damn. Dude, I think it seems like, dude, Pollard honestly went kind of late in our league, too. I don't want to give away too much. I keep giving little teasers, but don't worry. But it seems Pollard might be a guy that goes sort of late in home. Not late, but you could make a case that Pollard should be like the 110, 111 right now. Like, that's where I'm seeing him go in high stakes, sometimes in puppy drafts, too. But in home leagues, especially with the preloaded rankings, they seem to be lagging behind a little bit. I think you can probably get Pollard in like that 204, 205 area instead of like late first, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, Cup is falling in home leagues. Just insane stuff. CMC, JT, Higgins, Debo, Waller. That feels high for Waller. His ADP's got to be screaming up right now. Any tips, tricks, or traps for a fairly new home league commish? You just gotta, dude. Being a commissioner is pretty brutal. Like, I'll be honest with you, like, it's grunt work and you get nothing in return for it. I wish I had advice. I really did, but I got nothing for you, man. But it really just be civil. Try to be as even keeled and be a moderator. Don't try and be, don't be an asshole. Be very nice. Try and do what's in the best interest of everybody. Favorite college team? I don't really have one. It would be Seton Hall basketball is the biggest one I ride for. Seton Hall basketball I absolutely love. It's just a bummer that they don't have a football team. Seton Hall was I almost ended up going to Seton Hall. I think we talked about it in one of these recent lives, but went to Rutgers orientation with Drew. But Seton Hall was on my radar as well. But I have one of my best friends goes to Seton Hall, and he had student season tickets that we would go to all the time, and I just ended up loving the team. Like, I still do love Seton Hall. It is a bummer though. We went my freshman year, and that team was so good, and they got screwed over by COVID, man. Like, dude, they would have been like a 3 seed Seton Hall for like the first time in a long time. In my eyes, that year, for anybody that's like a college basketball head out there, Kansas, Dayton, Seton Hall. 3 of the biggest teams that got screwed over that year. Hey, Rohan, you got in here? All right, sweet. I see you. You're in the 8th spot. All right. You said, is Kelsey a reach at the 5 spot? I wouldn't go with Kelsey, but at the 5, I think it's not crazy. Favorite spot to pick? It's tough. In these, I like top 5. I want Jefferson, Chase, McCaffrey, Tyreek, or Kupp. In home leagues, towards the back, you can kind of get some falling value. Like, if you go at like 8 and 9 here, you can sometimes catch like a falling Kupp or Tyreek Hill, it kind of seems like, and that seems like a really good thing to do. Wow. I hate how tempted I am to go Amon-Ra St. Brown, or to go Nick Chubb here. Nick Chubb, 3 picks past ADP. You know what? Chubb Lamb has to be pretty rare in these. Like, look, I don't love Chubb, but I don't love Chubb as a first-round pick. If he's going to go to the early second, and we're going to get 2 players that have first-round ADPs on Underdog, like, this has to be a pretty rare pairing for a puppy. Maybe not a crazy rare pairing, but it's not super common. It can't be super common. We got Kennedy at the 106. We got Rohan at the 8. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. That's a great price on Pollard as well, Rohan. I was eyeing him up with mine. Just didn't really feel like getting 2 Cowboys. I could have. What's puppy mean? This is their $5 tournament. Where usually we're doing a BBM, which is $25. $5 much more beginner friendly, where you can hop in these leagues in their tournaments, so you have that upside for like $200,000 to first place. Where you have this league of 12 is going to be intact from weeks 1 through 14, and then the fantasy playoffs, the top 2 from each advance, and it's like almost like a tournament of champions where like the best team kind of wins, highest scoring in these individual pods, week 15, week 16, week 17, and that's where the big prizes are. I tell this story all the time, but I drafted a team in like 2021 that had like JT, Debo, Cup, all of the Chase, all of the league winners. It was like the most crazy team of all time, and it was in a $5 12-man league, not a puppy, which means that all I got was $60 for it. If it had been a puppy in a tournament setting, that team probably would have gotten me thousands of dollars. So from that moment on, I've done nothing but tournaments on Underdog, and it served me well. Your receivers must be stacked at least, Emmett. They're stacked. Don't you worry. We in here. We got Zane in here. You got Pollard at the 2-3 turn. My goodness, that's crazy, dude. Holy shit. Drafting simultaneous on a puppy at 10. I will mirror you, Ron. Okay, Crum, I appreciate that. Waller early 6. Yeah, Waller's been going crazy early. Cup went 12. How's your weekend at the store? It was honestly, dude, it was honest to God a smashing success. Like, I'm going to be honest, I was pretty stressed out. Like, I don't become an asshole with things like that, but I do, I don't know. People want to, like, joke around and do, but I was just trying to get things in order and stuff, but, like, we pulled it off. And I think it came out amazing. Like, I'm very, very excited how the video went. The weekend itself was great. Like, I got to hang out with friends that I haven't seen in forever. Again, fantasy football is special, especially home leagues. Like, it's really cool to just have something that keeps, a bunch of dudes' friendships intact. Like, some home fantasy leagues, I don't think it's crazy to say. I think it's truly the glue that keeps some friend groups together. I think it really is, man. I think it really is. Especially, I'm now seeing... And you guys probably know better than me. I know that some of you guys are much older than I am, but even at just 22, like, you feel it now. Everybody's kind of just doing their own thing in life and drifting away. And when you kind of recenter things every summer and you get together for a home league draft, it kind of, it kind of extends you drifting away from best friends for another like year or so. I don't know if that's weird to say, but I think it's kind of how I feel. Let's go. I'm debating Lamar here. I'm going to go Lamar. I got to stop being a brat about Lamar and, like, only wanting to draft him when I get Mark Andrews. There's a chance that Lamar Jackson's just one of the guys you need this year. But, yeah, the weekend was fun. Like, we went down to the beach. It was great. We went out to the bars one night. We hung back the other night and just kind of chilled with the fellas. We watched the O'Malley fight. I put, like, $100 at plus 220 on O'Malley, and we were going fucking nuts. Like, it was really fun. You're 1-2? Okay, so we did get some people in here. My bad. Dayton got screwed, bro. You said MSU got screwed in 2020. I actually went to the game. Cassius Winston went off. Michigan State came to Seton Hall that year. Miles Powell, though, he dropped like 30 or something crazy. It was like the wildest game I've ever seen in person. Cassius Winston versus like Miles Powell, like duel at Prudential Center in Newark. Real ones know about that game. Sadly, they did end up winning. And then we got 4th round Judy here. That's actually a nice consolation prize for passing up on Cooper and Debo there. Debated one of the running backs, but I like early 4th Judy. I think, did they have, was it maybe Bruno Fernandez? No, I feel like Bruno Fernandez might be a soccer player. But there was a big man named Bruno on Maryland maybe that year. I'm trying to remember what that Maryland team was like. I think Maryland actually, it's funny you said that because I think Maryland might have played Seton Hall at some point that year too. But I could be wrong. I could be way off right now. And they might have had that big man with the sports goggles. Jalen Smith. Was he Maryland? I can't remember. You said Kentucky fan, I take vacation every year to watch every conference tournament game. Wow. You watch basically every team during... Henry, that's actually dope, man. I wouldn't say I take vacation, but I definitely scale back videos during March Madness. Not conference tournament, but during March Madness, I go all out for. I do a video every year for March Madness, and it does kind of decent. CD for sure the number 10 for you. Who else would you go with? For me, CD Lamb is very clearly 10 for me. From there though, I have a pretty big tier between like A.J. Brown, Saquon, Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, Chubb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Pollard. Like, it's just like this huge tier. You've done almost 100 best balls and haven't seen much Chubb Lamb. That's what I'm saying. It feels pretty rare. Henry, you're a little bit of a bracketologist of sorts, it seems. That's actually dope, man. We got 320. We got 327. Dude, you guys are insane, bro. You guys are insane, dude. We got heads in here, dude. We got Angelo in here, dude. Angelo was at the draft party, dude. We got all the boys pulling up in here. How is everybody doing, man? How the vibes are high, dude. Should we go crazy this stream? Like, if you guys are gonna go this wild. Just hold on for a second. Winnie's asleep. All right, so we're about to be back on the clock here. What else we got? No, it's not head to head. It's total point scoring. Like my phone is making crazy noises, dude. All right. Insane. I don't know if there's a Amber Alert of sorts around here, but it's getting crazy. What else we got in here? What else we got? I'm gonna skip down a little bit. I feel like I'm skipping things. I feel like I'm skipping. You said, yeah, 3,300 the same. Been in the same league since college. Meet the guys every year for draft weekend, and it does kind of just renew things, man. We could go tight end here. Wow, Waller's ADP's gotten to a crazy spot. Wow. All right, so Waller is just that guy, it seems, huh? We're going to still go George Kittle here. But my goodness. Man, honestly, I should have maybe passed on tight end and dared these guys to both go. Waller, Kittle, but I think we'll be all right. Yeah, Bruno Fernando. Dude, I'm telling you, he was nice. He was nice. Jalen Smith, yep. I'm telling you, I know a thing or two. I'm telling you, man, I know a thing or two about college basketball, dude. I really do. You said I just don't understand the Brees ADP. Am I crazy to think he's a smash third-round pick? Right now in my rankings, I think I have him as the 401. But I agree. I think that his price is like a late fourth. Like sometimes he goes in the fifth. I agree. It's just probably wrong. Could you be talking to A.J. Brown over Lamb? In half PPR best ball, sure. But in most other formats, probably not. Saw Judy get clamped by Ambry Thomas. I'm out. Come on, dude. Come on. All right, so let's go. I don't even really like Godwin. Let's actually go Dobbins here. Let's go Dobbins and like low-key stack him with Lamar. Like it's not a must to stack Dobbins with Lamar at all. But I like betting on this running game on the same team. And it felt like a really flat tier of wide receiver at this spot. So we have both our onesies. Everything's nice. You said you won $350 last year using your video. Nobody in the pool had a sweat in the Final Four. Damn, I love it, dude. I love it. March Madness is amazing, dude. It's amazing, and we do pretty well in those. Yeah, rookie number amount of likes. Well, we got 350 in here, bro. Like, what the hell, dude? You guys are going crazy. You guys are going absolutely bonkers. right, hold up, fellas. My bad for going silent on you guys. A bit of a surprise here, though. A bit of surprise here that I'm cooking up. All right, my bad. My phone is acting crazy. My phone is acting crazy. Yeah, leave a like. I'm back here, though. But what do we got? What do we got? What is the name of the software you're using for the draft? It's Underdog, but the stream software is Ecamm Live. Thoughts on Ridley? I like him in the early third. He's fun. Second puppy after this one. No peer pressure. Look, we'll see. We'll see. I might look if we can get to. We're at 333 viewers, 94 likes. If we can get to 200 likes, we'll run up another draft. 200 likes. Let's do one. Can you draft on app on the phone? Yes, sir. It's actually probably better to draft on the phone when it comes to Underdog, to be real. What do you think of this Dynasty core? Burks, Bateman, Marv, Mims, JSN, QJ? It's nice. I think it just lacks a little bit on the top end. JSN goes there often. Yeah, it's... Where did he go in this draft? Yeah, early 5th. It's honestly just kind of been the thing. Yeah, the efficiency rate on the chat, the like-to-chat ratio is tough. No, 7-8 turn Waller was a blessing, and I feel like a dumbass for not taking more of him. Yeah, the preseason game really went crazy. Kittle over Waller. I don't think it's that crazy to go Kittle over Waller, man. I think it's getting pretty out of pocket. If you're gonna go from like Waller over Pitts, fine, but Waller over Kittle, man. Waller actually slid in this one. Waller all the way at 70. I don't know who Underdog Banana is, but you just got an absolute steal, my guy. Enjoying the stream while I'm getting dumped on by Hurricane Hillary. Where's Hurricane Hillary? Where'd he go? I recognize that name as someone who usually is in the chat. Let's go. We've been talking about this, man, but 7th round Michael Pittman. I'm cool with it. No, I do usually like Quentin Johnston there, but I have so much Quentin Johnston that I do have to chill out. My doctor has told me that I must chill out with but my doctor was saying I must chill out, dude. What do we got here? Hold on, let's do this. You said enjoying the stream while I'm getting, or no. When do you usually draft defense kicker? Usually at the end, like usually literally the last pick. Would you take Brees over Debo, Keenan, or Amari? I think I would take Debo over Brees and Keenan over Brees, but I would probably take Brees over Amari, but it's very close. What's the best way to get the draft guide if I can't do Underdog in my state? Just on the Patreon. Patreon.com/Ron Stewart. You get my rankings, but you get also weekly waiver wire articles. You get a bunch of cool stuff. Let's go to David Montgomery. He's going to be on the other side of the CeeDee Lamb game, Dallas for Detroit, so that's actually pretty sweet. All right, let's scroll down a little bit. What else we got? What else do we got? On another puppy, you're in the 10 spot. Lamb St. Brown is sick, man. Debo, Ramondre, Ayuk, Kittle. Yeah, I mean, that's beautiful, brother. What do you think about David Montgomery? I mean, we just took him. I mean, 8th round David Montgomery all day long. Come on down. It gets a little bit tough. I think we're going to do one. I said I would do one once we hit 1,000 patrons on Patreon. I think we're damn close right now. And pretty much the goal is we hit 1,000 patrons on Patreon, and we'll do a silver bullet with a random Patreon subscriber. I think I'm going to do a spin a wheel on a live stream. Yeah, we're like 15 away right now. 15 patrons away, and we'll do a silver bullet $1,000 draft. I'll cover the entire buy-in, but we'll split the winnings. Me and a lucky patron out there. Should I do 2 patrons? Me and 2 patrons do it? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the ideal amount of people is for that. I could extend it to 2 plus me, but I'm down for whatever. Again, I would pay for the entire thing. We got Brock in here. What's up, Brock? You said Kendra Miller looked great tonight. I'm glad to hear that, dude. Could never draft Waller over Kittle again. Yeah, Waller over Kittle is tough to me. I'm glad to hear Kendra Miller's doing good, dude. I do like me some Kendra. Oh, the literal hurricane. Okay, I'm an idiot, man. I'm sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Dude. There's a guy in this chat. There's a guy in this chat usually whose name is Hurricane. His name is like Hurricane something, and he's usually in this chat, and we have a good time, dude. Look, fellas, it's August. You think I'm keeping up with natural disasters? Like, I'm very sorry. Hurricanes do suck. Fuck, dude. I mean, god damn it, dude. That is not good. That is not good, but whatever. It's insane. That is my bad, dude. I bet Ron is thinking, yeah, dude, Hurricane Lane is usually a guy who's in here. He's usually a guy in here, dude. What's your outlook for Dotson this year? I mean, fun year 2 wide receiver. God damn it. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. That's a tough look. I'm not even going to lie. Wait, that's not a great look. Let's go Odell. We got a little stack of Ruski to Lamar. Why not? I'm going to be honest, fellas. My head's in the sand right now. I'm keeping up with nothing. I got in terms of current events, dude, I got nothing. We got a super chat from Ben Bout Dallas. I got Lawrence, Bijan, Pollard, London, Judy, Zay Jones, Andrews, Javonte, or Dobbins in a PPR, but 0.5. Wait, what do you mean Javonte or Dobbins? But Lawrence, Bijan, Pollard. I mean, this is a pretty crazy looking team, man. London, Judy. I guess Zay Jones and Flex, Andrews. Tough to say. I honestly don't feel a ton of. I can't say I don't feel like there's a ton of urgency. Like, I'm never really trying to make trades fresh out of the draft. Maybe that's a dumb thing to say, but I don't feel a ton of urgency in that situation. You know, like I don't think you have to do. I don't think there's any moves you have to make there, if that makes sense. Especially that team. I think it looks fine. Like, you have 2 good running backs. I'm not sure about the Javonte or Dobbins thing. You could maybe make a trade to make the flex stronger, but it seems good. $1,200 buy-in. Okay, we'll still make that happen. No big deal. You said light this shit up. Yeah, let's get the 200 likes. 200 likes and we'll run up another draft. We're 60 away. We can hit 200 likes. We got 340 in here. Come on. Yeah, I agree. Hero RB and landing Montgomery's RB2 is very much fine. We'll just split the silver bullet among everybody. Everybody gets $1. Mr. August may be tweaking. Look, man. Look. Do I sacrifice some of my mental capacity for the betterment of you guys and the people? Maybe. I'm afraid so. But it is what it is. Is the Patreon valid for standard leagues? It's half PPR and PPR rankings, but I think you could still definitely squeeze some good value out of it. But I don't know. I'm trying to think of like who has good standard rankings. But most guys who have standard rankings just have normal rankings, and they have like Fantasy Pros has like an algorithm that just kind of transfers it over. So I don't know. Oh, we got another super chat. What do we got here? Kentucky Wildcats, Ron, Stewart, my dad and I both signed up on Underdog this weekend with your code. Thank you, man. You guys are truly the best, dude. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that big time. I'm telling you, you guys make me look good in the eyes of Underdog. And they have to at least like me a little bit to send me on a trip for my draft party, but they are the best. They are the best. They do love to hear stuff like that. Oh, so you can flex either of them. Okay. I would maybe trade one of those running backs for a like a better wide receiver than Zay Jones, but again, I never really feel a huge a huge like pounding need to do so, you know? So what else we got here? In Fat PBR, you like Pacheco in the 11th or Rashad White? Oh, give me Rashad White there. Yeah, I don't like Zay Jones a ton either, really. Thoughts on ETN versus Harris versus Gibbs in the 3rd? For me, it goes Gibbs, ETN, Harris. I'm not really taking Harris or ETN in the 3rd, though. Gibbs in the late 3rd does work for me, though. Trades right out of the draft, you accumulate good depth. That's fair. It just feels like almost silent library trades where you're just kind of like, I don't know, without any weeks of data, it seems like you're kind of trading, you know, 5 singles for $5. But at the same time, I mean, if you can kind of finesse some of your league mates, then I guess it does work. Recap for us losers who are late. Okay. Let me make this pick, and then I'll recap for you losers, as you said, Brett. You losers for showing up late to a Ron Stewart live stream in August, man. Even though I scheduled them like literally 90 minutes before. I do appreciate. It's crazy. I really don't have a lot of like, you know, like you guys don't really have a lot of advance on the scheduling. Like I'm pretty bad about scheduling shit early, you know. And even still, you guys have popped out in full force tonight. 348. My goodness, dude. But yeah, okay, so I'll recap for you guys. We went CeeDee Lamb, we went Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, I don't love Chubb, but Chubb's a first-round ADP. To get him at the 203 and pair him with a first-round ADP CeeDee Lamb, I was fine to do that. So Lamb, Chubb, Lamar, Judy, Kittle, J.K. Dobbins, Michael Pittman, David Montgomery, OBJ, Jameson Williams, Rashee Rice. I would say overall, it's not my favorite team of all time. But it is solid. We have wide receivers through the flex +1. We have like elite QB and tight end. It's a fun, very balanced team, I would say, we're building right now. My current objective is to just make sure. Oh my God, I was gonna take Goff if he could have just chilled out on that. God, does that suck. Okay, so he takes Goff. Well, I don't even like Jacoby Myers, but Jacoby Myers is a little bit past his ADP. Instead of like getting my 1400th Marvin Mims share, fine. Or actually, we're going Laporta here, actually. We're reaching a little bit on Laporta. Oh, and he has the same buy as Kittle. Not a crazy big deal, but I wish I looked at that. Not a huge deal, though. How strict are the ideal rounds for the RBs on the rankings? Honestly, none of them are all that strict. They're just, in a perfect world, I draft this player here. But you can reach by like a round or whatever. It's not even reach, you know, but... You got Brees at 502 and Jason at 702 in a 12-man home league. God damn. I feel like you can get good trades. I traded London and Evans for Henry were my other receivers. Yeah. I guess my issue was again, my issue, it's just like at that point, that's not a, like, I think that's a good trade for you, but it is, you know, you're giving away some depth. I like to sort of stack my depth. Like, I don't know if it's a bad take. I do think you can make some savvy moves and be fine trading fresh out of the draft, but it is tough. You said I'm a little late. For sure, you already talked about it. I did talk about it, but I have no problem talking about it again. I did have a lot of fun at the home league draft. I think it went really well. I think the video is going to be amazing. It was really great to just spend some time with my buddies that I, you know, only get to see so often. Like, not to get sappy, but like it's very cool that what we've built here and what you guys have kind of helped build along with me has allowed me to, you know, take my friends on a trip. Like they didn't spend. I bought food, the house, everything. Underdog helped picked up a lot of that tab as well. And it's just really humbling that I got to be the reason for like the memories that we got to share over the weekend with like a bunch of my best friends. So really, really cool stuff. I do love you guys a ton. Like it is really, really cool what I get to do right now in my life. Will you do another draft after this? So we get to 200 likes. We're at 357 viewers, only 159 likes right now. Let's get to 200 likes. And we'll hop in another draft. We will. Big trust. How many wide receivers should I have in a puppy? On Underdog, like anywhere from like 7 to 9 is the range I like to stay in. Who do you prefer in a 0 RB build, Gibson or Brian Robinson? I like Gibson just because the pass catching upside, but it's tough. Yeah, too early to panic sell JT to me. I think you have to wait for him to come back. I think he's gonna. I think that he plays this year. I don't think that he's gonna sit out. It's just a matter of where. Another super chat from Tiger Ham Productions. What's up, my boy? 5-man PPR keeper. 5-man PPR keeper. I have Eckler, Chase, Diggs, and Hawk for my 5th. Who would you pick between Dobbins, Miles Sanders, Drake London, or Devontae? Oh, give me Drake London, dude. In a keeper, you can keep 5 players. Yeah, give me Drake London. How confident are you in Drake London? I've been picking Mike Williams over him in the 5th. Tough to say confident. I just really like Drake London. I know the passing offense is sort of rough, but second year wide receivers are tough not to bet on, in my experience. We're gonna go Russell Wilson way past ADP here. This is what you get in the puppies, dude. Pick 154, 20 picks past ADP for Russell Wilson. Give me that all day long. All day long, give me that. You said your Marvin Mims close to 50%? Yeah, dude. Mine is approaching somewhere pretty wild. You prefer AJ Brown or Sun God in full PPR? Razor thin, but AJ Brown at this current moment. But I could be talked into AJ Brown. Who do you like the most of Sanders, Akers, Pierce? Probably Pierce for me. Did my first family league draft today. Got Cup Diggs from the A spot. God damn it, you dirty dog. Any of your buddies draft off of your rankings? I'm not sure. I don't. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. This year, I don't think so. JT's already back with the team, but still in the pup right now. I feel pretty good about him playing week 1 and like not being, this massive bust who like sits out the entire year. To me, I'd be more concerned on Jacobs. I don't know if that's a bad opinion. But I'd be more scared about Jacobs. We're at 174 likes, fellas. Come on. Let's get to 200 real quick. Let's get to 200. I'm down to do another draft. We've been busy all weekend, I'd like to get a good night's sleep, but also we didn't post a video Saturday. The stream Friday and Saturday were kind of lacking. Like, let's make up for some lost time here. Let's spend the minute. Let's do another draft. But how is everybody doing in the chat? How are you guys? Feel free to ask me any questions, whatever you guys got. I'm down to hang around. I'm down. What, anybody got stuff going on tonight? Should we hang around? What's going on, man? Should we hang around? What's up? What's up? Thoughts of having Gibbs and Brees as my RB1 and 2 full PPR. No, it's not too risky. I think that's a beautiful thing to do. I think that's more than fine. Would you trade 205 for 312, 401? I don't think I would. Is the video out for your home league draft yet? Or do you have an ET on that? We just filmed it yesterday, so it's going to come out probably... The goal is probably by next Sunday. So what is today, the 20th? Probably 27th-ish, somewhere around there. People want to stick around. But I got time. We're at 199 likes. We're just about there. You said JT is under contract. It's not like Jacobs who didn't sign the tag. JT sitting out is more analogous to Pollard sitting out after signing the tag. I agree. It's kind of like, I don't know who... to me, it's kind of like Dobbins sitting out. I mean, same draft class. Dobbins was on the pup, and then he just came off of it. I imagine JT does something very, very similar very soon. Jalen Warren or Bigsby? That's a tough question. Probably Warren for me, but it's very close. I'm doing incredible. Love to hear it, man. To beautiful weather this weekend in NJ. We can't complain. Damn. Jersey boy. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Thoughts on DK Metcalf's value in drafts this year? He's a tough button to click, but in the late third, by then I'm down. 200 likes. We'll stick around then. We'll stick around then, fellas. Where do you have Brees in Dynasty rankings? Like RB2? Think Lenny will sign? Would you send the 4th for him? I'd be down to send the 4th for him. I do think he signs somewhere. Maybe a running back gets hurt soon. We got hella clutch thing. Can I get a shout out to my son Jeremiah? He's 13 and it's his first year playing fantasy. He watches all of your videos. Shout out Jeremiah, man. That's sweet. I do appreciate that big time, man. In redraft, are you starting Brees week 1? It depends on my other options, but most likely. It doesn't feel super comfy. I'll say that much. But probably something that just has to happen there. We'll go DPJ on the other side of our... We got nothing. I don't know why I went DPJ. I mean, we have Chubb, but he was just way past ADP at that point. We could have gone Thielen, though. Thielen's also way past his ADP. Thielen comes back to us, we'll take him. Yeah, Jeremiah's going to kill his league, bro. I love to hear that, man. That's right around when I first really got into fantasy football, dude. I remember, like, I asking people in the league for, you know, buy-in money in, like, the locker room like, in the morning. You know, you'd pull up, like, at least the way our high school went. Like, you know, when we were all freshmen, we didn't really have anywhere to go our freshman year. So we'd all just kind of post up. We'd all kind of post up in the locker room and just, like, talk about fantasy football. A lot of us be playing, like, Madden Mobile, man. Like, those were truly the days, man. But guess what? I got some crazy, crazy news for you guys. We hit 200 likes. I was feeling sort of froggy. Like I said, if you guys are going to come out here and bless us with 350 live viewers in this chat, I'm going to have to return the favor and do something crazy. All right, not something crazy, but just I'll put on a show if you guys are going to come out here in full effect here. So guess what we have? I hope that Henry didn't go to bed. I hope Henry did not go to bed. But look what we got. Look what we're going to get into after this draft, fellas. Look at what we got into. that little bit of me, like, going on my phone. Look at what we're going to get into after this draft, fellas. We have, look, I hope you guys don't have an early bedtime. Put the bedtime away. We're doing a high-stakes draft. High-stakes, $350 league on the FFPC. Starts at 11 p.m. Everybody look alive. Everybody look alive. This is why we do it. This is why we're here. I am August. We're out here. I will never sleep. I love you, boys. I'll always put on a show. If you guys are going to come out for us, I'll always put on a show, and we'll go crazy. This channel is just different in August. I'm not here to play around, all right? We're going to get I don't know what we're going to do for, like, we're going to have, like, a 10-minute pocket between the high-stakes draft and this, but look, I had to treat the boys. Look, fellas, we're going crazy. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're new to Underdog Fantasy, use promo code Ron. Stick around. We're doing a high-stakes draft after this. We're doing a late-night stream. I owe you guys. I just did a huge weekend, and it's honestly all because of you guys, the viewers. You guys are the reason that I got to go out there, treat my friends to a weekend. So I'm treating you guys to a banger stream on a random Sunday in August, because when that light's in the sky and you see August on the calendar, that's not a month. That's a warning. I am vengeance. But you guys are the best, dude. I love you guys. I've been itching for a high-stakes draft. I don't know why. We're going to be in way too many this year, but we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. W's in the chat. Fucking spam W's in the chat. We're out here. Big baller alert, dude. Doesn't make a fucking dent. Nah, I'm playing, dude. We won enough money last year in high stakes to justify going pretty crazy this year, but god damn, did we're laying it all on the line this year, man. Oh, you're not playing fair? I'm not playing fair. I'm playing for keeps, boy. Let's go crazy, man. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy, man. You guys, dude, honestly, the amount of people that pull up to these streams every day has been absolutely bonkers, dude. Change that title. Maybe that's what I should do, but in between making these. But what do you guys think? Should I change the thumbnail and title, or does this like mock draft kind of work? Because I don't know. Maybe we'll change the title. I don't really care. I just wonder if I wonder if it'll hurt us in the algorithm if somebody pulls up thinking that we're going to do a mock draft and it's like, oh shit, we're doing a high stakes draft on the FFPC. And they're like, what the damn hell is this? But I think we'll be fine. We really can just go 2682 here. Let's go Mechie. Yeah, nothing else really correlates with anything. We have Baltimore. Who the hell is Baltimore play? Miami. There's no late round Miami players that I like, so I'm not going that route. We do have Russell Wilson. Let's go with one of the Chargers backs. I'm down to go Isaiah Spiller. I've been trying to mix him in a little bit more. Oh, W's are in the chat. W's are in the chat. You said I just subscribed and liked, been watching some videos. Great content. Thank you, man. I do appreciate that. You said you signed up for the Patreon again? Thank you, brother. I do appreciate that. Any open leagues on Patreon? Very, very soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I don't want to promise anything, but this week I'll put out a message about a potential Patreon league. We're definitely going to be doing a Patreon tournament again with a bunch of sleeper leagues that all sort of can join for the tournament. It should be really good. Let's see. All right, so we're going to go Spiller here. So there's like a clear, better running back pick. No, I don't think there is. Let's go Spiller. Boom. All right, so now we have some time to kill. We have about 15 minutes until this draft starts. I don't know what I want to do in the meantime. I could change the... I could cheat. He said, when I see August, I just think of Ron grinding best balls like Tony Hawk. Exactly, dude. Is that Mr. August? It might be. It really might be. Why you got them shades on, Future Bright much? Dude, you already know. But I have these shades on because I'm blind as shit, boy. Because we want to win just like you. I appreciate that, man. People are saying change it. All right, I'll change it. Everybody look alive. We got 15 minutes until this thing goes live. Just everybody stick around. I'm going to change the thumbnail and title as we speak here. You guys are about to see a master perfect his craft here. What can I do? Can I leave the draft board up for you guys to look at while I do this? Let's see real quick. If we add... Whoa. Let's do this. But let's just do Google Chrome. Now, what if I... No, not what I want. Yeah, I'm just gonna... You guys are just gonna see me. Alright, just make sure you stick around. Don't go anywhere while I do this, okay? Don't go anywhere. I'm making a new thumbnail. Who do we want on the thumbnail? Who do you guys want? What's a player that has a lot of buzz right now that I'll put on the thumbnail? Or maybe I should just sort of transition. Or actually, yeah, I'll just transition the one that we have right now with, like, JT and me making the face like I'm taking a shit. And we'll just bring that over to a high-stakes thumbnail. And we'll just play it like that. High stakes. Come on. Alright, boom. And then we will put this here. We're going to go with JT still. I don't love the way that this looks, I'll tell you that much. So we don't need my face in it. Right? Like I don't think my face is that important for one of these high stakes things. High stakes live draft. We got the money bags in there. What are you guys saying? People want Brock Purdy. Yeah. An elite high stakes draft. I'll get into the scoring in a second. We got a super chat, though, from Darius Mayfield. What do you got in here? We got new subscriber and a half point per carry in full PPR league, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, and 2 flex. How would you approach running backs? Half point per carry with full PPR. I think that running backs probably sort of get equalized there, where you can stream running backs in the flex, but also running backs going to get pushed up there. It wouldn't change things too much. I think running backs will get pushed up, rightfully so, and you kind of just figure it out from there. But I wouldn't be I would still avoid dead zone running backs, but if you wanted to start out the gate with 3 straight running backs, I think that's viable, something like that. People want Waller. Waller's kind of a decent spot decent guy to put in there, but all right. So enough of me. Let's. Whoa, not what I wanted to do. Send backward. All right, we're not going to put my face in the high stakes thumbnail. We'll just do Jonathan Taylor, stack of cash, and then we'll be good to go. This draft is going to take off or start at 11 p.m. We're going to make it just in time here. Just in time for me to change the title. We'll do a. What do we think about a goated? Should we do a goated a goated high stakes draft? A goated high stakes draft, an elite high stakes draft, a late night high stakes draft. What do we think? What do we think? What do we got? A ridiculous. Oh, I kind of love that, Roheen. I kind of love that, dude. I kind of love a ridiculous high stakes draft here. All right. We're very close to getting this show on the road, fellas. I do love a ridiculous. I'm here all day. All right, let's use yours then. Let's use yours then. See how this ends up here. A ridiculous. A ridiculous. I don't even know if I spelled ridiculous right, dude. I really don't. I think I did. Okay. All right. So let's change the thumbnail. All right. There it is. We have the thumbnail and title all set up. Let me get the draft board situated here for you guys. I'm going to pull up some rankings on the side. By the way, if you guys have home league drafts coming up, make sure you check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Ron Stewart. I'll put a link in the live chat now. But patreon.com/Ron Stewart, I have my top 200 rankings tier list. I brought it into my home leagues. I'm bringing it into my high stakes draft tonight. I'm literally going to be crossing it off on the side here. There's literally like a little checklist. You can print it out. You can use it on your phone. You can do whatever you'd like with it. It is absolutely beautiful to go out there and crush your home leagues. Again, I'm going to be pulling it up right now. Patreon.com/Ron Stewart. Check them out. I'm going to be updating the rankings. I've already updated them for Pollard, Dalvin Cook, Zeke Elliott earlier this week, but I'm going to run through and do a quick little tweak tomorrow morning. So if you guys have home league drafts coming up, make sure you check it out. Boom. I just put it in the chat. So there's that. Let's now pull that up on the side. I'm going to get you guys looking at this draft board now, though. Let's do this. How zoomed in do we want to get? Let's see. We can get zoomed in. I think this should be good. Like right... We'll put this here. Now, for anybody that's wondering, the format of this draft is tight end premium. So remember that, tight end premium. These tight ends are going to go off the board. Tight end premium means that each of these tight ends get 1.5 PPR. So running back, wide receiver get 1 PPR. Tight ends get 1.5 PPR. So now you can flex tight ends. Your tight ends have a huge positional advantage. You get a huge sort of different texture here. Now, I'm going to pull up on the side my rankings and then also FFPC's ADP here, so we can kind of just be in tune with what we want to be doing in this draft. This is $350. First place in the entire tournament. So this is, again, sort of like Underdog, where weeks 1 through 14, it's your 12-man league. And then from that 12-man league, the top 2 to 3 teams advance to a big tournament between all of the, pretty much a tournament of champions. And first place gets $1 million in this setup. So we're going to try and come at that. I'm going to get to those 2 super chats. I'm just going to be honest, fellas. Super chats are going to be really tough for me to get to during a high-stakes draft. I'll get to them. The 2 that I have right now, I'll get to them. But for anybody out there, I can't promise that I'm going to get to any super chats during this high-stakes draft. So just bear with me, fellas. Just bear with me. I am sorry about that, but it's just kind of, we have $350 on the line here, and I don't want to get caught doing too much. That's really what it comes down to. So let me get ADP and stuff pulled up here, and then we'll be good to go. We will be good to go. Now, the top 3 here, that's very easily, and I'll just take whoever's left over. Justin Jefferson, Travis Kelce, Jamar Chase. I'll take whoever the top 2 don't take. Travis Kelce gets a big boost in tight end premium. You could make a case for him as high as first overall if you wanted to. I don't think I would take him first overall, but third overall I'd be more than fine with if Chase and Jefferson went right off the board here, 1-2. But we got, okay, and 3 wide receiver PPR. Thank you for the super chat, Yoda. 309, I've got JT, Jacobs, Ramondre, Debo all sitting, leaning JT for upside, but like Jacobs for the receptions. Got Diggs / Bijan. And a 3 wide receiver PPR, 1 mil tourney. 309, I've got JT, Jacobs, Ramondre all sitting, leaning JT for upside. So you're saying that these are your options. 309, you have JT, Jacobs, Ramondre. Oh, yeah, give me JT, man. Give me JT. I would go JT there all day. Second super chat, could I send you my lineup on Patreon, please? DM it to me on Discord if you can. I don't really check my messages on Patreon. It's a pretty rough app for those, but hey, yes, sir. We got Henry in here. Henry, I'm glad. I thought you might have gone to sleep. I don't know if you'll be awake for this entire thing, but I'm glad you got to see us actually do a high-stakes draft. I was keeping it secret. If you guys noticed, I was on my phone maybe around like round 5, round 6. I went and checked out what FFPC had open and was like, we got so many people in here. Let's give the people what they want on a Sunday night. I can justify it tonight. We probably won't do another one until like earliest will be Thursday. Earliest will be Thursday. We already did a Underdog draft though. Just get a nice little warm up in. What else we got in here? Yeah, Andrews won't make it back. Where do you draft Kelce and tight end premium? Yeah, like top 2 to 3. Do you use your own projections or grab others to form your rankings? For my rankings, I sort of look at other projections. I'll look at other rankings. I'll look at ADP, and I'll kind of go from there. Is it crazy to select Bijan, Eckler, or Saquon at 7? No. Saquon a little bit, but probably not that crazy. We got Nez in here. Good luck, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. I think we're going to do nice. Let me go fill up my water real quick. All right, we're back in the building. We have 393 in here. God damn. Good Lord. How much is the stakes and how much for first? First within this league is like $1,500. I'm not sure. $350 buy-in. But once you make it out of this 12-man league, you then are in the running for $1 million grand prize in this tournament. So that's the goal. You took Amon-Ra St. Brown over Cup today. Thoughts? I don't love it. I don't love it, but respect. You said I won't be here long. I go to bed around 11 p.m. Eastern on work days. This is my last week before your 2-week vacation to do 50 high-stakes drafts. Love to see it, dude. Love to see it. But I get it. I just wanted to make sure you knew. I am Mr. August. You guys love these high-stakes drafts, and honestly, selfishly, I love them as well. Super chat. Again, fellas, I don't know how much time I'm going to have to actually get to super chats here, but I'll get to this one. 2 QB starting slots. You said you've never been in this format. 6-point passing TD league with 2 QB starting spots. Man, I mean, everything gets pushed up. It'll look like almost like Dynasty Superflex ADP. What's the issue? What is the issue? One moment. Oh, we are paused. Still trying to get the last team in here. Oh, my God. You're kidding, dude. You're kidding. I guess we're waiting for this Beretta James guy. Come on, dude. I mean, we're, like, holding this guy's hand here. We really haven't kicked off yet, and it's already 11 p.m., but it's because some guy is not in here. You're Mr. August. Love these drafts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, you just have to pick them really, really early. Pete's combating the wide receiver avalanche video is really useful. I feel like it just helped me in the puppy we just did. I should look it up. Travis Kelce gone. And then he goes Jefferson, so we will go Jamar Chase. Give me Jamar Chase. I've been taking so much Jamar Chase recently, but I have no problem taking, like, an absolute stud. You can make the case for Jamar Chase 101 in this format because here's the other twist. Because it's a tournament, your league, this 12-man league just goes from weeks 1 through 14. I prefer the NFC because it's just total points. But this year you have playoff weeks, a semifinal, where the top 4 advance to a playoff within this 12-man league, weeks 13, week 14. Players have buys those weeks. Justin Jefferson has a week 13 bye. So it makes things pretty freaking rough when you're trying to win and you don't have your best player. So Jamar Chase there with a week 7 bye is really nice. I have to check that out, Pete's combating the wide receiver avalanche video. He was hyping it up for a while. It looks like it'll be a good video. We do have a very wide receiver heavy room here. I don't recognize any of these guys, especially because it's all team names. So I'm not quite sure what any of these guys are. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these guys. I mean, do I have, like, the owners anywhere in here? No, I don't. Bijan at the 7, CeeDee Lamb at the 108. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. It's been pretty chalk. Pretty wide receiver heavy, to be honest. Eckler has not gone yet, and it's already the 109. Now he's off the board. Look, I might have a sixth sense. I really don't know. You got a Breece Hall in the 6? My God, dude. Yeah, Cup's already back in practice. I'm not. I can't say. I've been drafting a fair amount of Cup. I'm not really all that concerned just yet. You said, first time being able to catch one of your lives streams, Mr. August. Love your videos since last season. Thank you for your service to us normies. Of course, dude. You have to manage this team? Yes, sir. This is a redraft managed league. It is 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, 2 flex, kicker defense, 10 bench spots. Setting your lineup, making waiver claims, but there's no trades. Oh, my. We have 425 in here. Holy shit, fellas. You guys are going crazy. Yeah, not best ball. Not best ball. CMC over Jamar. I can't get there, but respect, man. Yeah, Henry, I'm saying, like, Chase, in this format, you could make a case for Chase at 101. I do think so. With the bye week, I mean, maybe you could go Kelce, but I think that he has a good as claim as anybody when you consider the bye week stuff. Do top 3 in these drafts get prize money? I think it's the top 2. I think it's like 1,500, 700, somewhere in that vicinity. Basement is packed tonight? Yeah, dude, the basement is at full freaking capacity, dude. Some of these bye week couples are brutal this year. Yeah, week 13 is insane this year. Go to owner's page. Let's see. Let's do... Let me pull this up real quick because I am curious. I don't recognize any of these guys. Beretta James, Toltz, Hong Kong, Chris Holland. I mean, these guys have stars, so I guess that they're good. But all right, let's get back to the draft board. Pollard goes at 202, AJ Brown at 201. My bad for taking your guys' eyes off the draft board, but there goes Andrews again. Tight end premium. That's why he's going to go so early. Pollard at the 202 is nice. This is going to be a pretty running back heavy room usually. We'll see what makes it back to us. There goes Devontae Adams. People are making snappy picks here. You do love to see that. Draft Pat Hanley. Here we go with this TJ Johnson guy. The format gives tight end a bonus. Yes, sir. Jamar Chase is your 101 in any non-tight end premium format. Yeah, I think Chase does have a an argument for 101. I know some guys have him there. I just think it's bad business if, you know, if you take Chase at every 101, then you're going to end up with a lot of Chase and not a lot of Jefferson, and I'd rather just have an even amount of both. Where do I anticipate JT going in this draft? Potentially to me. We'll see. We have Pat Rick in here. What's going on, my boy? The title worked. I'm goated. So Henry goes. Garrett Wilson goes. Nothing really that sexy's falling back to us here. I'm just going to be honest. It's going to be straight up here. Man, everything that I've wanted has gone. There goes Waddle. Man, oh man. I would have loved Waddle. But there he goes. We got nothing in terms of value on the way back here, dude. Trying to think through what I even want to do here. Like, I kind of think JT's the pick, but I might just go Olave and see what makes it back to us. I'm not quite sure. What do we think? There goes Devonta Smith. Man. What do we think between Olave? I'm looking at pretty much Olave or Jonathan Taylor here. Olave or Jonathan Taylor. I think I'll go Olave and see what makes it back. Yeah, this just has to be Olave. It sucks. I've been taking dude, I have so much Olave, but we'll go Olave. I think of that it just has to happen. Yeah, everybody's saying Olave. Olave is the pick, but it doesn't. I mean, it's just not a crazy value. I was hoping for fun value. Everybody's saying Olave. I agree that that's probably the play. I just would have liked just one time. Could we get something? When we get these early picks, nothing sexy comes back to us, dude. Like we never get anything fun, you know? Never get anything fun, dude. Should I go? If JT goes, we'll be staring T. Higgins in the face here. Funny part is Mahomes actually gets sniped on the Kelsey owner there. Yeah, exactly. What do we think here? I'm looking at what do we think? What do we think here? We can take Jalen Hurts. It's pretty much going to be between Jalen Hurts, Jonathan Taylor, T. Higgins. We could go T. Higgins, pair him with Jamar Chase. I don't really love that in a managed league, though. I mean, it's viable. We could try Chase T and then pair him with Burrow on the way back in the fourth, but it doesn't feel like something we have to do at all. But my highest ranked players here, JT, T. Higgins, Jalen Hurts, Calvin Ridley, then Gibbs. So there goes T. Higgins. There goes Hawkinson. I'm open to Hurts or Jonathan Taylor here. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go JT, man. I think I'm gonna go JT. I genuinely think that JT is going to report back, and he's just going to skyrocket back to like an early second, and all of the JT I've been scooping recently is going to look amazing. So let's go JT there. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. What do we think about that start through 3? It's nothing crazy. It's nothing that I'm that excited about, if I'm being completely honest. I see sometimes people get crazy values in these rooms, dude, and it's why I do so many of them, because sometimes you do get crazy values, but god damn it, dude. The early first this year has not been that fun to pick from. I don't like the 2-3 turn at all. Gibbs has been going early third, man. I can't do Gibbs over JT just yet. I really can't. I was close on Hurts. I could have done Hurts, maybe set up like a Dallas Goedert stack later, but it didn't feel like I had to do it. Yeah, JT for the $1 million pick. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. JT's the pick for millions, I think. If you want to go Chase over JJ, you can. To me, they're in the same tier. Chat was pretty split on JT versus Hurts there. Yeah, I agree. I did sort of want JT last round. And we'll figure out QB later. I agree that it's close. People are taking Kelsey way too high and often. This is a tight end premium league, so this is 1.5 PPR to the tight end spot. That's a pretty great price on Ridley, though. 307 is definitely a steal compared to where he's been going. Ramondre goes a little bit later than usual there, but nothing too crazy. Metcalf off the board. Amari Cooper off the board. Keenan Allen off the board. Let's start seeing some running backs go. We are, for an FFPC room, this has not been as running back heavy as it is usually, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I was thinking about Hurts Goddard, but I didn't think it had to be done. People are saying, well done, Mr. Stewart. Thank you, man. Thank you. Ryan, this is my little brother. Ryan Stewart's my little brother, and he does not like JT. He's scared that JT is not reporting. But yeah, he's like reported, but he's on PUP. He's going to travel with the team. Like, he's literally, JT's going to be fine, and then he's going to be, like, I'm scooping up a lot of JT right now, but I'm actually completely fine with it. Oh my goodness, JT. All right. Looking good, man. Thank you. This start's solid. Yeah, I'm saying it's solid. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. It's a very chalk start. It's a very chalk start. I'll give you that. But wow, there it is. Chubb, Pollard, Mixon in a row. There you go. So Mixon off the board, huh? Mixon's gone. Hawkinson has gone. Judy is gone. Keenan Allen, Ramondre, Judy. Okay. All right, we'll see what comes back to us. You can get 90% of Hurts elsewhere. I kind of agree. It's not even that I don't like Hurts. It's just that I didn't feel like I had to take him there. I am a little bummed that I let Hurts get to the Devonta Smith guy, though. He played that well. Start is fine. Make sure to get Burrow, though. Yeah, we'll be eyeing up Burrow. We'll eye him up. What's his ADP in these? Burrow's ADP is late 4th in these. Okay. So we'll look at him somewhere at this 4-5 turn. I agree. JT in the third feels great, and I think he's going to play. And if he gets off of PUP, JT, anytime soon, he immediately probably goes between Derrick Henry and Pollard. He probably becomes somewhere in this area, JT, the minute he reports back. And we just got him in the third and paired him with Olave. So I feel good about that. Yeah, dude, Gibbs, it's tough. I want to draft a lot of Gibbs, but I can't do it in the early third. I just simply can't. Maybe, maybe I should, maybe I should adjust the rankings and move him up there. I've moved him up to 29. 29 is the highest I can put him right now. Maybe I can put him one spot more, but it's like, man, it's tough. It's tough to get him in a spot where I can get Gibbs in any of these rooms, dude. You said just had a home league draft on Sleeper. Your rankings have my team looking fire on. Love to hear it, dude. Love to hear that. Should get Burrow around 5 if you want, or yeah, I agree. And if there's nothing that sticks out in round 4, I could get Burrow. We'll see. I did almost take JT. All right, so there goes Jake. Thank fucking God, man. If Jacobs made it back and I was gonna have to sit on the clock and think about taking Josh Jacobs, I was going to murder somebody, dude. I just have too much Josh Jacobs. Like he's a good price and everything, but I have him freaking everywhere, dude. I have a lot of Jacobs right now, and I just want to chill out. I've had enough. I've had enough. I think Burrow will make it back, but we'll see. There goes Waller. So Waller is the first tight end after Hawkinson. There goes Najee. So ETN is gone. I'm trying to look at like what tight ends are looking rough. Probably one of a few players here that I have in mind. There goes Debo. Damn, I forgot that Debo was still on the board. Debo would have been an absolute smash if he made it back. Oh boy, please don't take Brees. Brees is my pick here. If this guy can just chill the fuck out, bro. Come on. Please don't do it. Fellas, this is Brees if he gets here. Please. Please let it happen, buddy. Let it happen, buddy. Please let it happen. Fuck. All right. my bad for the audio listeners out there. Okay. All right. That really fucking sucks. All right. Let's think now. Could be wide receiver. It could be tight end. Burrow's locked in for the 5th. I'm looking right now at Kittle, Pitts. I'm looking at Christian Watson, Drake London. Christian Watson is out there. All right, let's do Kittle then. I don't like drafting Kittle there, but 4th round Kittle and tight end premium I have no problem with. Are you on delay? Watch out for getting stream sniped. I mean, I'm on a little bit of a delay. Oh, man. You went Kittle. I don't really have a preference between him and Pitts. I've been taking sort of both. That just sort of had to be the pick. Like I like Watson, but it's a really flat wide receiver tier to me. I was fine taking Kittle there. Ideally, we get Burrow on the way back, and if one of these guys take Burrow, then I have no problem taking one of the wide receivers that come back. If people were saying Kittle, Pitts, like I think it was either, but god damn it, I wanted Brees there, fellas. I really did, dude. I did. Especially in these tight end premium leagues, it makes sense. It just has to happen. All right, so there goes Christian Watson. All right, so we're gonna take our Burrow. All right, man, did I want Brees there? Holy fuck, dude. Ugh, that one stings, dude. Brees and Debo to me were the picks. I wanted them so bad to make it back, and we couldn't make it happen, dude. That sucks real bad, man. That sucks real freaking bad, dude. Whatever. Yeah, Brees and Burrow would have been beautiful. Brees and Burrow would have been beautiful. Debo and Burrow would have been beautiful. God damn, dude. Yeah, and tight end premium, people double up on tight ends a lot more just because you can start a tight end in the flex when they get 1.5 PPR. Do you manage these teams, Ron? Yeah, but it's not all that intensive. There's no trades, so I'm doing waivers every Wednesday night, and then I'm setting lineups Thursday, and then I'm setting lineups again Sunday, and then that's it. It's just pretty much 3 sessions that are a bit grueling, but that's like it. Not worried about Kittle. I mean, I'm worried about Kittle, but it's just simply this is tight end premium. It pays to have a good tight end. Kittle gives you these massive spike weeks that can just win you weeks in tight end premium. And then also, like, he just goes earlier than Pitts, and I don't really have a preference between the two of them. That was a little tilting, I'm not going to lie. But I am slacking on crossing off my rankings sheet. Let me sort of get my shit together here. I was absolutely flabbergasted that we could not get anything to fall back to us. God damn it, dude. Man, that sucks, dude. Debo and Brees Hall would have been, either or would have been beautiful at 410. It's not the end of the world to go Kittle, but we had something lined up that was just looking absolutely scrumptious. It's why we play the game, you know. 50% of the time, Brees or Debo make it back to us. We just got unlucky this time. It's why I do a good chunk of these, because over an entire, like, over a big sample, you will get some pretty crazy values to fall back to you. You know, it just didn't happen there, and it sucks. It stings bad. It hurts bad, but it's just kind of the reality of the game, you know. Kenneth Walker went already. Pitts, Kittle, and crossing off Brees stings bad. Najee off the board. Waller gone. All right, I think we are all up to date here. I think we're all up to date. Fear to Muskie's already said, hate my team already. Okay. Who is Fear to Muskie? Oh, the 101 hates their team already? Yeah, I mean, I would hate it too if I went Walker Madison at that turn. My goodness. That's what it looks like when you try 0 RB for the first time and then you pussy out after the first couple picks. Team 4 is building a monster. Yeah, he has owned me at every single pick here. Pitts equals wide receiver with extra tight ends points? Yeah, I guess so. Henry, you're out for the night, but we'll replay tomorrow when I get home. Make sure you don't forget about the free look, Detroit KC. Good night, everyone. Good night, Henry. I appreciate you sticking around, man. I know I'm not feeling Debo, but 410 Debo is a good price, man. 410 Debo is a good price, no matter what, in my eyes. Not saying Purdy's the man, but Kittle is definitely a priority. Brees JT would have been nuts. 2 insanely talented backs, yeah. God damn, do I wish that he made it back, dude. If this wasn't tight end premium, we would have just gone Watson, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken Kittle there. It's definitely a priority to make sure you got something going at tight end in these leagues. You can't fully punt it like you can in a home league. And it gets tough, dude. You miss out on like one of these Kittle, Pitts, Goddards, then all of a sudden you're taking like Freiermuth in the 6th round. Like, you're going to see some of these like really mid tight ends like an Evan Ingram are going to go a lot higher than you'd be comfortable taking them. Yeah, I agree that Kittle was the right pick. This wasn't, yeah. I've gone over this in like 40 videos so far, but I'm not scared at all of Dalvin Cook. Brees is the man. He's been well off the ACL. Cook is pretty dusty. $8 million doesn't matter. It's just they had a ton of money left over already. Like, that they do nothing with that cash. It's a 1-year deal. Like, they're just using him to ease him back. Yeah, Evan Ingram at the 602. You know what I mean? Like, it starts getting real freaking icky, man. It starts getting really disgusting out there. There goes Deontay. Here we go with all the Brees guys. I promise Brees at the late 4 would have been amazing, man. What are you drafting on? This is FFPC. So it's tight end premium, 1.5 PPR to the tight end position. Miles Sanders gone. People are saying Team 7's looking strong. Let's see where he goes here. But yeah, dude, where he got Garrett Wilson is crazy, man. We've been getting shafted with some of these draft slots, man. It's why I'm so eager to get in. It's why I keep doing more. But yeah, it's funny. You said was going to do 0 RB this year, but Eckler went to 6. Good on you for audibling and not doing something crazy there. Being flexible and making decisions on the fly and altering things, like the best thing that you could do in fantasy. All right, so there goes Rashad White. Damian Pierce is gone. Rashad White is gone. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm trying to take down $1 million, man. I'm not scared about Dalvin Cook. I just want Breece Hall in a tournament format, especially when the tournament's been going on for a while, and there's already a ton of drafts out there with like 2-3 turn, round 3 2-3 turn Breece Hall. Like you're getting an advantage on those guys. You're getting a late season hammer. Let's see what 4 does. I have 2 guys I really like here. I like Dobbins and Ayuk. Do we have a preference between Dobbins and Ayuk? Those are the 2 guys I'm eyeing up here. Look at the draft board as well. So there goes this guy's fucking sniping me everywhere, dude. So yeah, so there goes Dobbins anyways. Okay. Man, this guy at the 4 spot knows a thing or two, fellas. But yeah, we're going to go Ayuk. Ayuk in the late 6 is like a fine price to pay. We already kind of have San Fran stack going on here. I'm fine kind of leaning into the San Fran stuff. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it, but we'll go Ayuk. He's just, it's a little bit later than where he usually goes here. Yeah, he's like an early 6 on this site. Man, I would have loved Dobbins there, dude. I would have loved the Dobbins. All right. This guy's killing me at the 4, dude. Holy shit, man. You said ban him? Yeah, ban him. I'm telling you, though, I don't think that he's stream sniping or anything. Wow, so there's 6-round JSN. I'm glad that he went, because I keep getting forced to take JSN, man. I have 1 very clear pick if he makes it back to me. The rest, it really falls off a cliff here. Just early 7th. So, to me, Lockett is very obvious here, guys. If Lockett makes it back, I will go Lockett. So, let's see. 5, 6. So, this is the... So, 5. If Lockett makes it back, we'll go Lockett. But if he doesn't make it back, I want a backup plan. There goes Pickens. And my backup plan is probably DeAndre Swift. We can go. If Lockett's there, I think I have to go Lockett regardless. But if Lockett's not there, I'm cool with Swift. I'm cool with... We could go Swift, or we could go like a Mike Evans, 7th round Mike Evans. I don't love it. But yeah, I tried to keep. We kept it on such a low where I didn't even tell you guys that I joined this. That I joined this draft. Like I didn't even tell you guys that I joined this. Oh, okay. So there goes Swift. Don't go Lockett here, Hong Kong. This guy, I do have a lot of respect for him. This guy is hyper 0 RB. Tight end, 2 tight ends, QB, 3 wide receivers. What's it going to be, brother? I would have loved Swift. I got to be honest, dude. If this guy goes with the guy that we've been saying, then we're screwed. I don't have it. I don't have anything else. I don't have a backup pick for this one. I'm trying to look through. It would be like Mike Evans, dude. It would be like Mike Evans if it really came down to it. I'm looking through it. I'm not taking James Conner. It'd be Evans. Or actually, it'd be probably Michael. It'd be maybe Michael Pittman. But with JT, I don't love that. You got 7 seconds, buddy. Please don't do it to me. Please don't do it to me. Please, God, don't get... if he autos... Okay, thank you, dude. I was... You guys... You guys don't even want to know what was going to happen if I didn't get my way there, dude. Lock it in the 7th round, dude. Lock it in the 7th round. Like, dude, if we're going to call that a bad pick, eat my shorts, dude. Lock it in the 7th round is never a bad pick. Never a bad pick. Lock it in the 7th round. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to hear anything. I will say Trevor Lawrence being around this slate is pretty freaking wild. Sadly, the Ridley guy already has a QB. But this is pretty late for Trevor Lawrence, I think. Yeah, he's usually a 6th round pick on here. I'm sorry, but you just can't tell me that was a bad pick. I'm sorry. When has Tyler Lockett not been a good pick? Yeah, team one. I don't know what to say, man. That 4-5 turn just screwed him over. Like that 6-7 turn was fine in my eyes. Like like I said, I was debating Swift there if Lockett didn't make it back. Wow, so now we're seeing a run of running, or yeah, we're seeing a run of running backs go here. Like I said, I would have debated if Swift made it back. I would have debated it. There goes Pacheco. I gotta really scroll for Pacheco. All right, there he is. And there goes Montgomery. Okay, so this is... We're gonna need to attack RB2 pretty soon here. I mean, fellas, like... we're going to get pretty thin at RB2 here, and it's going to look a little bit ugly, but, like, Breece Hall and Dobbins, I was ready, like, I was ready to, but I'm not one that where if I get sniped on a player, I'm not just going to take that position no matter what, you know? I don't think it's worth it. Also, wide receiver depth, thank you. Now we have wide receivers through the flex here. We pretty much have everything good besides RB2. Like, it's pretty much a perfect hero RB build here. Ron about to see red. Dude, I got to chill out with these high-stakes drafts. Like, I've been getting mad, but you guys, like... I just want to draft the best team possible. That's really what it comes down to. I want the player that I want to fall to me. And when I don't get my way, it is annoying. But I just hope it's not obnoxious to you guys as a viewer. If it starts to get obnoxious, let me know. Because I was pretty loud when we didn't get Breece Hall. But I just wanted Breece Hall really bad, man. I just really wanted Breece Hall there. I really did. There goes Marquise Brown. Didn't Lockett finish top 10 last year? He was like top 15 in points per game. Round 8 is going to be tough. We'll see what makes it back to us. We're going to have to really start thinking about running back here. Yeah, it's in the 7th round, you know? Like, 7th round, huge spike week potential. Like, I don't... Lockett's not the pick that I'm feeling weird about. Also, how early these... Dak and Rodgers going in the 7th round of a 4-point passing TD league is insanity. But I'm very much fine with them doing that. And it's not even like the Rodgers team isn't even completing a stack. And neither is the Dak team, man. This is what... God, I wish I could have been on the other side of the board, man. I wish I could have been in that, like, 10 or 12 spot, man. God damn it, dude. That's the place to be. Rodgers, huh? That's a fantastic price on Pittman. That is if he doubles up with Mike Evans here, bravo. Because 7-12, 801 Mike Evans and Michael Pittman are really good picks. And, of course, he doesn't. But those are really good prices on those wide receivers. So, there goes Pittman. Am I an idiot? Evans is still on the board. Yeah, Evans is still on the board. That's 8th round Evans is sweet. Jose Flowers is gone. Yeah, it's insane value on Trevor Lawrence. That's a really solid price. I will say, dude, I'd be tilting my face off if I was Team 9. Imagine that Lawrence comes back for that Kirk stack. So who just went? Zay Flowers? All right. I got some ideas here. I do have some ideas. There goes Khalil Herbert. We might really punt off RB2. There's not much that I like at RB2 right now. Everybody that I was sort of looking at's gone. Like the guys we're looking at are Antonio Gibson, A.J. Dillon. Like this might be wide receiver here, and it might come back to bite me, but I don't feel that we're really maxed out at wide receiver yet. We've only taken 4 wide receivers through 7 rounds. I'm fine being completely devoid of an RB2 right now. There goes Gabe Davis. Mike Evans is gone. Now we are on the clock here. So there goes Gabe Davis. You're saying Breece Hall guy is in here? How do you know? How do you know the Breece Hall guy is in here? All right. We're going to go... Look, some people are going to say this has to be Antonio Gibson. We're going Addison, fellas. We're going Addison. Addison's the best pick on the board. Late 8th round Addison is pretty crazy in my book. This next pick, maybe it'll be running back, maybe it won't be. I don't feel obligated. Genji, are you actually Team 4, dude? I don't believe you, Genji. I don't believe you, but who knows? Okay, he said he is. Okay. It does explain things if he's in here. It does suck. Genji is the boy. How'd you get in there, man? Were you just loading into one yourself and it was just a coincidence? Cuz I didn't put the title as that. Nothing. Gibson gone, Kincaid now gone. Yeah, I'm not sure that he is Team 4 just yet. We'll see. Like I said, it'd be pretty freaking hard, man. Let's see. If Dylan makes it back, it probably has to be Dylan. There's a chance that this number 2 spot goes Dylan as well, just to go with Gibson. There goes Sutton. If this guy goes Dylan, I might tilt my face off. But I'm kind of asking for it with the way I'm playing running back right now. He goes Quentin Johnson. Okay, that's a good pick. It's a good pick. I think it would be foolish not to go A.J. Dillon here. I don't love Dillon. Yeah, we'll go A.J. Dillon. I was looking at some other guys. I think we'll be all right with Dillon there. We have to start hammering out some RB2s anyways. People were saying Brian Robinson. I'm not that high on Brian Robinson. I see the appeal. I sort of get it, but there goes Njoku. Njoku's a great pick in the 9. You said you feel like Dillon will take over the backfield. Yeah, it's in the range of outcomes, which I like, and I think that he's also a nice like late season hammer too, where it's kind of hand in the dirtish to say, but as the season gets colder, I think AJ Dillon becomes stronger. is just the way that I sort of see things. He'll get goal line work. Like it's a nice upside shot. If Aaron Jones ever gets hurt, I have like a top 12 running back there. It just had to be done. I was definitely debating some wide receivers there. I was definitely looking at Elijah Moore and Treylon Burks, but we're already pretty fine at wide receiver. Like I definitely would have liked another one, but I just think the way that this has gone, it was in my best interest not to do that. And if we have to throw a bunch of upside shots at like Marvin Mims and and Jonathan Mingo types, then so be it, to be honest. Would you consider Njoku? Yeah, if I didn't already have a tight end. And it wasn't like a crazy value on Njoku by any means. So there goes Brian Robinson. But yeah, leave a like, fellas. If you're enjoying this, we got a high stakes draft going. We went absolutely bonkers for this Sunday night. Just because you guys all came in, went crazy on this stream, I decided I had to bring the people what they wanted tonight. But I think that we've done okay. We've done okay. It's not like my favorite. Are you a fan of Hero RB in this format? Yeah. FFPC is so aggressive with running back. Yeah, I'm fine with it. To me, again, I would have been fine going with another running back, but Breece Hall and Dobbins sniped. Like, I got sniped on both of them. That's where I wanted to do, I wanted to take Breece here. We would have had 2 running backs by now. I wanted to take Dobbins here. We would have had 2 running backs by now, and we just got sniped on both of them. It's just kind of what can you do, I don't think that we went wrong anywhere. It's just this is just kind of the way the team rounded out. I don't think that there was a running back that was this like very clear pick. I mean, you can maybe say Gibson, but I late 8th Jordan Addison was too good to pass up in my eyes. So there goes Juju, Dalton Schultz. Tight ends are starting to sort of fly off the board here. Where did Juju go? All right, perfect. All right, we're looking decent. I'm not thrilled about A.J. Dillon, but I think we'll be all right. I do. Dillon was a solid pick. Thank you, man. Team 10 might go back-to-back running backs. Yeah, he could. We'll see what running backs make it back to us. I'm not panicking just yet. We got players on the board that I like right now. We will see how many make it back. I do want to sort of check up on... Okay, so we're going to be at this 10-11 turn. At this turn, Laporta usually goes at this turn. Okonkwo and Komet. Honestly, if we get absolutely, killed on, like, running back value here, tight end is an option. Like, Laporta is an option at this turn if he gets here. So there goes Tony. For anybody out there, I will say I've been slacking on servicing the audio listeners and especially updating the podcast feed. It's really tough when you stream every day to put every stream on the podcast feed. I think I'm just going to start putting just videos on the podcast feed. Maybe some streams on the podcast feed, but it is really tough. Since the RB is everywhere, most people are missing crucial picks bad. I don't know what you mean by that, but there are some people who use 0RB the wrong way. Like, I would say the 12 spot's a good example of that. You liked and subbed. I like your picking style. Thank you, man. Let's see what comes back. Wow, okay, these are the picks that we like to see. Lazard off the board there. I guess he's stacking Lazard to Aaron Rodgers. There you go. Damn, that's a great Charbonnet pick. I would have loved Charb if he made it back to us. I will say, question of the day: How spooked are we on Devin A-Chain? Like, if he comes back here, is it crazy to take A-Chain? Because I'll definitely be thinking about it. And how scared off are we? How scared off are we on Rashad Penny at this point? Because I'm looking at Devin A-Chain and Rashad Penny as like two guys that I think are decent plays here. 10th round. I mean, so 10th round at this point is where Jalen Warren has been going. Rashad Penny's been going 10-01. Devin A-Chain's been mid-9th. Are we scared off of Devin A-Chain right now? Because if A-Chain makes it back to us, I'm very open to him. You let him slide a little more? Let me look up this A-Chain stuff. There goes Jalen Warren. Let's see. I'm looking up. So there goes Warren. Are we scared of A-Chain? Are we scared of A-Chain? I'm looking for... As for A-Chain, yeah, I think too many are getting carried away too quickly. Despite his obvious high... Huh. Penny for upside. Can always drop him later. If I feel it's too crowded for A-Chain to really break out. A-Chain got hurt yesterday. I'm trying to look here. There goes McKinnon. Let's see what's available right now. We have A-Chain, Penny, Tank Bigsby, Rashad Bateman, Laporta. So running back, we could take Tank's Bigsby. A lot of guys are saying Tank. Yeah, I'm gonna chill on A-Chain. And of course he goes Rashad Bateman. Holy fuck, dude. This number 4 spot is brutally murdering me right now. Holy hell, dude. Alright, we'll go Tank Bigsby here. I haven't been taking a lot of Tank, but he's been getting a lot of steam. And I'm down to just kind of buy into that. He is a 10th round pick in terms of ADP. Yeah, Tank. I mean, Penny's been falling. I don't feel... I already have a good chunk of Penny, too. We'll take Tank. I don't think I have Tank on a redraft, on a managed team just yet. So we'll do that. And then on the way back here, I'm open to 11th round... I'm open to 11th round Penny. Okay, so there goes Penny anyway. So we're not going to have to take Penny. A-Chain gone. Or no, A-Chain's not gone. I don't know why I said that out loud. Man, dude, if A-Chain makes it back to us in the 11th year, I think I should just take him. Like, the next running back we're looking at would be, like, Elijah Mitchell. I'd be open to Laporta. Like, dude, what do we have between Laporta and A-Chain, fellas? It's Laporta, A-Chain. I don't think, like, you can make a case for an Elijah Mitchell or Kenneth Gainwell. In the 11th round with A-Chain. Is he really that dead? Is he really that dead? Is the HA injury... Just an AC sprain. If this 0 RB guy doesn't take him, I think I have to take him, dude. I know Laporta is still a good pick there. I think this has to be A-Chain. Like, I just have to take upside shots here. And he goes A-Chain. Okay, so good pick from 2. That makes sense. So we'll just go Laporta. I would have loved A-Chain there, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Again, that's a pretty good price on him. Yeah, there's nothing else that really sticks out next to Laporta. Like, I don't really like any of these running backs. I'm not really tempted to take Gainwell in the 11th. Not really tempted to take any of these wide receivers. Yeah, let's take Laporta. Kind of a luxury pick, but we can flex him. We can start him. Laporta is fun. I'm fine with it. In this format, having more tight ends than you really need is good. But we need to really hammer out some RB2s here. Okay, but here's the issue. Here's the issue on Algier versus A-Chain. A-Chain is dealing with Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson. Algier is dealing with Bijan Robinson. Like, that is the difference. Not Komet, no. I don't like Komet. Who do you think? What do you think Jahan Dotson's curling this? Who do you think? What do you think is? I imagine you mean ceiling. Jahan Dotson's ceiling this year. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of kind of what his ceiling could be. Like last year's Christian Kirk, maybe. Top 24 guy. What do we think about that pick? Do we think we played that turn well? I imagine like Penny, A-Chain, and Tank were the 3 guys I was looking at. I imagine whichever of those 3 I took first, the 2 spot was going to take 2 of them anyways, you know? Alright, so I need to get back on my grind of checking off some players here. By the way, the thing, like, why I'm checking off players or, like, saying names back to myself, I have my top 200 rankings cheat sheet to my side here. I bring it into every draft with me. It is available to you guys, the common people, on patreon.com/Ron Stewart. You can find it in the description, comment section. It's pinned in the live chat right now. Make sure you check it out. If you have a home league coming up, I'm telling you it's the best thing you can do to make sure you crush that draft entirely. Everybody says it's been working amazing this offseason. I'm going to be making a couple tweaks to it tomorrow morning, I think, as well. Wow, Juwan Johnson off the board. I heard that he did well in a preseason game tonight, something like that. I think Brock was saying something about it, or maybe somebody in the chat. Let's cross off Nico Collins. So Collins, A-Chain, Jacoby Myers, Tank, Penny. Jerick McKinnon is already gone. I love this tight end run that I kind of started here, fellas. Like, I think that Laporta is an even better pick now, seeing that all these tight ends are going off the board. So let's see. We'll cross off all these tight ends. Wow, this is a crazy run of tight ends that we sort of started here, fellas. Look. Look, man. Trend center, low-key. Low-key a trend setter here. Okay, so there goes the tight ends. Nico Collins. I don't think I crossed off Dobbs. When did I stop? It's really about figuring out when I stopped paying attention. So there went Dobbs, Warren, Jamal Williams, P. Ryan, all gone. Bateman. We've done that. Bateman, Tank, Penny, Kirk gone. Okay, so I think I'm caught up now. Kirk, Tua. Damn, that's a great Gainwell pick. I was hoping maybe he came back, but there's just no way. Gainwell, Tua. All right. A lot of people are saying Deuce Vaughn in the chat as well. I mean, I like Deuce Vaughn, but I don't think that he is this, must draft. Like, you guys are slamming the table for Deuce Vaughn right now. It's like he's like an 18th round flyer, fellas. I'm excited about him, but my goodness. I like ETN. There's a lot of like hype in this chat right now, and I do love you guys, but Tank, like, ETN is the one. ETN's the one. Bigsby's the two, as of right now. No, that's what people don't understand. ETN was an amazing pure rusher last year. He was an amazing receiver in college. If they give him receiving work, like, it's tough, man. Yeah, no, Team 10's been playing this well, dude. Team 10's been playing this well. I hate to say it, but, like, Diggs, Andrews, Ramondre, Lamar, Stacks, Andrews with Lamar, Williams, yeah, I mean, his team is perfect so far. RB2 having, like, he's pretty much doing a very similar hero RB team to us, though. Like, his team is pretty much ours on the other side of the board. T. Jeebs, what's going on, man? I think I know who T. Jeebs is. You think JT will be it this year? I think the holdout stuff is a little bit overblown. Like, we saw, he's on the pup right now. Same thing that happened with Dobbins, and he just came back and was good to go. I think that we see something very similar, and he becomes like an early second round pick the minute that happens, you know? So there goes Rashee Rice. Like, at the end of the day, ETN was a first-round pick in the NFL draft. Tank Bigsby was a third-round pick in the NFL draft. Like, they're both talented running backs, but the idea that, like, ETN is not good and Tank is going to take over this backfield is a pretty crazy thing to say, at least from where I'm sitting. I don't see it. I don't see it like that personally. So there goes Zeke, Everett. We have a defense off the board. My goodness. Respect. So how the team looking? We got 3 wide receiver, 2 flex spots. You got Fields, Ramondre, Dobbins, Kupp, Lamb, Olave, Komet, Mike Williams, JSN. I mean, that's a sweet team. Outside of tight end, you're good to go. Just stream tight end. That's perfect, man. You do have to cross off Kirk, Danny Dimes. All right, so we just start thinking what we want to do on this way back here. Jones gone. I think Elijah Mitchell, Roschon, Damian Harris, Jeff Wilson are all in the mix here. Let me know if you guys have anyone you like out of that group. I'm trying to see. Algier's still on the board. I'm game for an Algier. I'm game for a wide receiver as well. Like, okay, of course Algier goes right as I say. That's just the kind of draft it's been tonight, fellas. That is just kind of the way that things have crumbled tonight. Okay, so we're in the late 12th. What is usually available here? Okay, we have a couple running backs that are falling really far past their ADP that I'm going to be debating heavily. Our backup options are those rookie tight end profiles or rookie wide receiver profiles. All right, we are looking good. There goes Damian Harris. Zamir White is gone. Man, if we waited on QB, this is a great price for Anthony Richardson. Like, this is an amazing price on Richardson. It's a good night, Ron. The team is looking sweet. I appreciate that, man. Good night, brother. So we know this 2 spot's going to hammer the hell out of running backs here. There goes Boyd. Comes down to Elijah Mitchell and Roschon Johnson for me. It's really close between Roschon and Elijah Mitchell for me. Let's go. Let's go Roshan. We already, or actually no, we're gonna go Elijah Mitchell. We're gonna go Elijah Mitchell. We've already kind of bet on this 49ers passing offense, anyways. And some people might be like, oh, Ron, this is too many 49ers. Like, it's really not. Like, only 2 will be in our starting lineup. Elijah Mitchell only gets there if McCaffrey goes down. And if McCaffrey goes down and Elijah Mitchell is startable, Kittle and Ayuk get a boost. So that's probably it at QB for me, or at in terms of 49ers for me, but I'm very much fine with that. So, yes, I went Mitchell there. Curious to see what the 0 RB guy does here. I think they were both good picks there. Like, I just have Elijah Mitchell slightly ahead. There goes Jameson Williams. It's a decent pick. If Roshan makes it back, he's the pick. There goes Tyjae Spears. Okay. So if Roshan goes here, fellas, if Roshan does get taken, my options are going to be Jeff Wilson. Well, it'll be Jeff Wilson, or it will be a rookie wide receiver, probably. What do we think there? What would we think there? My options, I would really love Roshan, but there's a really good chance that he's not there. So the options would be like Marvin Mims, Mingo, or like Jeff Wilson. That'd be my backup plan. What's it going to be, buddy? And he goes Kendre Miller, and we're going to sprint to take Roshan. Something finally has gone our way here. That's a really good Roshan pick. Roshan's ADP in this. Roshan goes 11th round the last 2 days, and Elijah Mitchell goes 11th round. We just got them 12, 13. I think we played that perfectly there, fellas. I think we played that perfectly. I'm actually really excited with how that went. For anybody that's sort of like just tuning in now, we're in this 3 spot. Maybe I'll put my I do kind of want you guys to still see the whole board. But is that too... No, it's not going to work. Maybe I'll just put myself here for now. We'll figure it out as we go. But we drafted out of the 3 spot here. It's tight end premium, so that's why the tight ends are going so high. It's 1.5 PPR to tight ends. 1.5 PPR to tight ends, so it makes sense. 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, 2 flex, defense kicker, 10 bench spots, 1.5 PPR to the tight end spot. Yeah, I'm very stoked about that turn. Yeah, we played that really well. We do still need some wide receiver firepower. I think we're going to take some shots. We're kind of hoping and praying that we get some rookie wide receiver value on the way back. Like Mims and Mingo are the 2 guys I'm looking at. I think it's a long shot either make it back to us. But yeah, that's kind of the area we're operating in. There goes Ferguson. That's a freaking great price on Anthony Richardson, dude. My God, that's a great price. It's really too bad that this guy he took so many running backs before Anthony Richardson, but like I don't like the team. I like the first 4 picks were freaking sweet. First 4 picks were sweet. Maybe even the first 5 picks were kind of sweet, but do not really love the rest. Wow, there goes Musgrave. Dude, Musgrave's been going high. And I'm not even saying that he shouldn't go high. I think he should. There goes Mingo. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get these rookie wide receivers. Like, then we're looking at, like, Reed Hyatt as, like, upside plays at wide receiver. 5. We got through the flex plus 1. So it's a little thin for me in a full PPR. It's a little thin. A little thinner than I like, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. So let's see. Yeah, Hyatt's kind of what I'm looking at. Damn, that was a great price on Jeff Wilson that guy just got. Jeff Wilson would have been the pick if he made it back to us. So Jeff Wilson's gone. We took Roshan. Then Mooney went. Then we had Anthony Richardson. Man, that Richardson pick is sexy, dude. My God, I hate to melt over another man's team. You guys ever seen, dude, there's a TikTok going around right now that's so fucking funny, dude. It's like, how are men going to be homophobic but play fantasy football? You mean to tell me that you're fantasizing about the ideal group of men? You mean to tell me God damn it, dude. Team 10 is crushing it. Every time he makes a pick, I'm like, oh, that's a great pick. He is crushing it, dude. All right, so Thielen gone. Mingo is gone. Lazard has gone. Lazard was gone a long time ago that I missed. Mingo gone. Is Rondale Moore hanging around? I don't love Rondale Moore, but Rondale Moore in the 4 is like Rondale Moore in the 14th round is good. Like that is good cheese. Oh, there goes Marvin Mims. Dude, dude, the guy in the 10th spot is using my rankings. He has to be. He has to be. There's no other way. There's no other way, dude. Jeff Wilson then Mims, like that's amazing, dude. This guy's crushing it. God damn it, dude. Fuck. Man, that's tough. All right, respect, dude. Respect, man. Game recognizes game, dude. Man, he takes Mims. That's a great pick, dude. Where does Rondale Moore go in these? I don't even really like Rondale, but... Is this just where he goes? He's a 13. He's a early 13. Okay, so nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. There goes Isaiah Hodgins. And then there goes Jaden Reed. Oh, my goodness, man. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know how we're going to land this plane, fellas. I do not know. Because I don't think we're done at wide receiver. I don't. Let's see. What are some, like, clear values? I'm trying to look through. What, 11 goes this way? Yep. Algier. Anything still on the board? That should not be on the board. It's really... Okay, so Rondale went. Of course he did. Rondale's gone. Mims, Singletary. Mingo, Thielen. Mingo, Thielen. Chark, Hodgins. So we're in the late 14th right now. I have an idea. I have an idea here. A-Chain's not still available. What's it going to be? The guy who's been sniping me the entire draft. What's it going to be? I'm not going to say what I'm looking for here. So 14 on the way back. We got sniped on Rondale. We got sniped on freaking Jaden Reed. And he goes Deonta Foreman. So right now what I've been looking at, I'll get to your super chat in a second. I got you. My bad. I did see it come through. So we're going to go, to me, Chuba Hubbard's like a clear tier ahead of the rest in this range. So we're going to go Chuba Hubbard and see what makes it back to us. I feel like somebody mentioned Chuba Hubbard as a decent pick there. I like him there. I do. RB2 core starting to look decent. Yeah, let's see the super chat. My bad on that. Like, again, in these, it's really tough. But you said standard TD premium? That's such a foreign format to me, man. I feel bad. Like, I think Bijan standard with a touchdown premium. I don't know. Does anybody have any input on a league like that? Standard with touchdown premium? Like, a part of me is like, maybe Chase, but it's like, man, maybe wide receivers shouldn't even go in the first round in that format. Standard touchdown premium. I think I go Bijan, but that's really weird. I don't know. Oh yeah. Also, make sure you guys, if you put on like 2x speed, it'll get to like the most current version of this stream. I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't. It makes you like pretty far back. Cards backup RB2 rookie thoughts. I'm not sure who. I didn't know they have a rookie backup. I thought it was just. Keontae Ingram, who I like. Even Chase in that format, I think it's Bijan, but it's like I don't know, dude. The tight end advantage you get over the rest of the tight ends is insane. Yeah, it's so old school. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Man, I think all three of those options are kind of good. All right, so we're gonna go Jalen Hyatt here as like a last ditch upside wide receiver option here. Jalen Hyatt, come on down, brother. Don't love it, but it is what it is. You said rushing TDs are 6 points, wide receivers TDs are, and QB TDs are 3. Yeah, I think it has to be Bijan, man. I think it has to be Bijan. You said Team 5-0 QB is wild, yeah. Getting A-Rich and Geno where he did is beautiful, man. Like that's how you do it. T Jeebs, you're saying you like Team 9? Eckler, Saquon, Keenan Allen, Jacobs, Godwin, Kirk, Dak. Only issue, I don't love the Dak pick. I don't love the P. Ryan pick either. I think I'd probably take Bateman over P. Ryan on this team. But it's not terrible. But I don't love it. But I am very wide receiver hungry. What do we got, Aaron? What's up? What's up? How's everybody in the chat doing, man? How are we doing, man? Again, I do appreciate all you guys coming out here. We're at like 275 likes. We've had like upwards of like 450 in here at certain points. Admittedly, things are winding down, right? We have like 5 rounds left here, but I do appreciate you guys hanging out with the boy. Any last minute questions, anything like that, let me know. What do you guys got? I'm curious. Hit me with whatever. I got time. Or actually, I sort of got time. So Hubbard went off. So we just saw Mechie go off the board. Before Mechie, we had Hayden Hurst. Just now, we see Ty Chandler go off the board. Man, Ty Chandler, really good pick. I was debating him at that last turn there. Chark's gone. Gallup went. Jared Goff went. Wow, this guy went 3 straight. I don't know that you had to go 3 quarterbacks, my man. I don't know that that was the play there. Jalen Hyatt gone. I feel like every time I say Jalen Hyatt, I just say it way wrong as well, man. It's Jalen Hyatt, right? Tank Dell is gone. There goes Jalen Hyatt. Or not there goes, but I took him. Just crossing these boys off. Kareem Hunt, Jerome Ford. Kareem Hunt, Jerome Ford, KJ Osborne. Dallas defense, Hubbard, Foreman. All right, we're sort of up to date here. We have Derek Carr off the board. I don't really know what I want to do with the rest of my picks here, guys. We have Conklin gone. Like, we're not as strong at wide receivers I usually like to be. But I don't know what wide receivers are even worth taking at this point, you know? Like, none of these guys have a lot of upside, really. Maybe Alec Pierce? Chase Brown around. Chase Brown's ADP just gone nowhere at this point. So we're going to be coming back at this 16 spot here. Okay. Looking through. I'm down for, if Richie James makes it back, I'm down for Richie James. If he makes it back, I think that's a decent play. I think Alec Pierce is interesting. Okay, so what I'm looking at, Richie James, Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce. Michael Mayer is interesting if he gets there. Clyde Edwards-Helaire as always. Hunter Henry is interesting just in a tight end premium format. Fournette, Chase Brown, Deuce Vaughn are usually gone by now, and they're hanging around. I would like some more wide receivers though, man, but there's nothing really that sticks out. There goes Hodgins, there goes Hunter Henry. Who the hell's Elijah Dotson? He has an ADP here. I'm trying to think. We were saying Purdy. I don't really think I need Purdy. I don't know about Shaheed, guys. I already have a team. I already have a team with Shaheed. I don't really want Shaheed. Moore is already gone. I got to be honest with you guys. I think I'm going to go with... We'll see what this guy does. I'm not going to give him any... I don't think he's stream sniping, but I'm not going to say anything just because I'm just going to chill on that. So let's think. I have an idea here. I have an idea. If this guy doesn't take him, it looks like he's getting autoed something. He gets autoed Chase Brown. Question is he going to request a backsies here? He gets auto-drafted there. I'm going to assume that he's not taking a backseat. So we're going to go with... we're going to actually go with Michael Mayer here. I actually really like this price of Michael Mayer in this format. So here's the thing. This is my thought process here. Hear me out, fellas. The reason we take wide receivers late is to have our flex as stacked as possible. But in a tight end premium format, you can flex tight ends, and it's a pretty good idea. So I don't mind taking a shot on Mayer as a guy that we can flex at some point. That's kind of my thought process there. So yeah, now we have a ton of tight ends in this format. We'll be good to go the entire year. Mayer's an upside shot. I'm game to take another wide receiver here. I am. I don't know what I'll do. So we have two more position picks. I think one has to be a wide receiver and one has to be a running back. That's my game plan. Do we have a preference between Alec Pierce and Richie James is really the question. I'm trying to look. 16, so 17 comes back. He took Mayer, he usually goes here. Mayer. I don't know that James makes it back to us. I don't know that Shaheed's clearly the best value. He's a 18th round pick in these leagues. I'm looking at Pierce. I'm looking at Richie James. There goes Justin Ross. Ross was the pick if you made it back to me, to be honest. Let's think here. Huh, Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards might have just fallen in our lap here. Yeah, let's actually take... Gus Edwards is actually clearly the pick here. Let's go Gus Edwards there. Gus Edwards in the 17th round. Gus Edwards is a 15th round pick per ADP. Am I missing something? Did Gus Edwards just get killed in a preseason game? Like, why is he still there? I'm curious if you guys think that was the play, because to me, I think that was sort of clearly the play. I also saw somebody 5 minutes ago request access to the Google Sheet, which is where the rankings are on. All you have to do is just go file, copy. You just copy to your own. You can check it off yourself. You can make tweaks to the rankings if you want, but you can't edit the original document. Like, do you guys, like, I think that Gus Edwards is pretty crazy there. You said Justice Hill and Keaton Mitchell look decent, but still a good pick. That's fair. That's fair. But to me, it's probably just too far for him to be hanging around, you know? We'll see what comes back. It's probably be a wide receiver. I'm thinking Alec Pierce. If not Alec Pierce, I'm thinking Alec Pierce, Richie James are kind of the two that stick out to me. Actually, let's star them right now. The ones that stand out to me are Pierce, Richie James, Michael Wilson are kind of the three that stand out to me. I do really like this team now, to be honest. Now that I'm kind of seeing it fully take form, this is a fun team. Ron After Hours, yes sir, dude. We've been grinding tonight, bro. I've been grinding my whole life is the issue that people don't really understand here. Gus Bus went to my high school. You know who's my this random football player went to my high school? Jermaine Illumnor. Jermaine Illumnor, he was the right tackle, or he played on the offensive line last year for the Raiders. So it's pretty cool to say that he blocked on the offensive line that had the leading rusher last year. But he was like a day 3 guy out of Texas A&M, like JUCO product. Never met him, but he was more of a wrestler in high school. He wasn't even that good at football in high school, but he just sort of stuck through it through JUCO. It's like this massive mountain of a man. And it sort of carved out a role wherever he's gone. Next should be the Raiders kicker. If he makes it back, dude is automatic. It's Carlson. Carlson is on the board. That is a good pick. I don't like Pierce, but I have drafted a ton of both of the other wide receivers. I imagine you're talking about Pittman and Josh Downs. Ron, we need that Superflex vid. I don't know if you're going to get a Superflex vid this season. I will say I kind of screwed up this year in terms of scheduling out the strategy videos. Next year, we're going to do it so I don't start them in August. I start them maybe like second week of July, so I can do one every week and kind of give it to you over an entire sample. I was surprised. I don't ever complain about views, but I was shocked. The Hero RB video did nothing this year. The Zero RB video and the Double Hero RB video both did really well. The Hero RB video did nothing in terms of numbers this year, but I think it's kind of maybe just because it's too many strategy videos at once. A lot of other channels are doing strategy videos too, so maybe we should just start earlier and do them like once a week. It's kind of like a lead up to the season, so we'll see. And if we do that, will we stretch them out more? I could do a Superflex strategy video like in July next year as kind of like one of the earlier strategy videos. So we learn our lessons. We keep moving forward. I would say I wonder if streaming is sort of hurting the video we just put out tonight, but I don't think it is. I think we're fine. Dexter Lawrence went to your high school? That's crazy, dude. Dante Parker is the pick. I'm good on that. Channing Tatum went to your high school? That's funny. Mike Oscott went to yours. You use Superflex draft guides on Patreon? I do not yet. It's just really tough, man. It's just really tough to it's really tough. I would just want to make the rankings as I just think there's a really tough. Like, I just want to make the rankings as seamless as possible, where I can just update them whenever. But if I have to update them and then I have to also update the Superflex rankings, it just becomes there's such a barrier to entry to tweaking the rankings that I don't get to update them as often. So I don't have Superflex rankings or a draft guide this year. Maybe in the future I might, but it's just tough. Double Hero RB was amazing. Thank you, man. Which video would you suggest for a beginner to watch, and what articles? That's a loaded question. I think all of the RotoViz articles are amazing. In terms of videos, I'm actually going to drop a video not tomorrow, probably in the next couple days. That'll be an all-encompassing draft strategy video. So, taking key components from Hero RB, Zero RB, Double Hero RB, and kind of doing an overarching strategy video of kind of how I'm approaching drafts. Yeah, I agree. You kind of just have to be fluid. I don't think there's anyone that's like the best. You said had 2 drafts that I used the rankings, got Bijan 8 and 9 in the first round. I'd love to hear it, man. You said Brandon did a marketing speech at my school, and I took a piss next to him. Thank you, man. You said you just joined, even though you'd Superflex, and I don't have them. I do appreciate that. Like I said, yeah, I'm doing tight end premium. I'm doing tight end. This is a tight end premium draft. I don't have tight end premium rankings, but I'm still looking off of them and kind of, figuring it out from there. So love your videos in this time of year. Thank you, man. Said you just think Breece Hall is just a 5th round pick. Now I'm not sure what you mean by that. You see Kendrick Miller's catch last night? I did not. Oh, and we're on the clock. Let's take Michael Wilson. Our queue got filled up besides Michael Wilson. Kind of love that pick there in the 18th round. Now we just have to take kicker and defense. Kicker and defense. If it makes it back to us, I would love Washington defense. Is there any kickers that I recognize the name of? No. Yeah. Washington defense is really the only one I want. We'll see if it makes it back. We shall see. You said the tier ranks are most important to me, and like really finding as much value as possible. Exactly. And I have the ideal rounds there too, so you can kind of really see, if I have a player listed as like a 7th round value and you get him at like the 9th, it is a good feeling. Mudo free looks here too. Yes, sir. That's what I'll be looking at as well if I don't get Patterson free look in dome games. Oh, and the Washington defense goes, dude. Get the fuck out of here, bro. No way, man. Getting sniped on a defense, dude. Who the hell does Miami play week 1, dude? Let me get Subverted down. I'm always scrambling with these, dude. God damn it. So, defense. We'll go Jaguars. Oh my god, dude. Dylan, are you really going crazy on me right now? Are we really victory lapping a preseason catch, man? You swear that Kendrick Miller wouldn't be a pass-catching RB in the NFL because he didn't catch passes at TCU, and tonight he had 3 catches, 25 yards, and a 20-plus yard diving catch on a wheel route. But, Dylan, this was a preseason game, man, and you have a Saints helmet in your profile picture. So, like, it's tough to take anything you're saying with a grain of, with, like, a big thing. But it's a preseason game, one thing. And 2, let's see if he gets, the pass catching downs. Let's see if he gets the 3rd downs. I didn't say he can't catch passes. I said that, he likely wouldn't be a pass catching running back. Let's see him catch, over 20 balls in a season. Let's not go crazy on one year, on just one game of preseason. I've been drafting more Kendrick Miller than anyone, dude. I have Kendrick Miller everywhere, dude. He's on all of my teams. I like Kendrick Miller, but pass catching was never one of his strong suits, man. Like, that's just kind of the reality of the situation. I don't know. Can you scroll up, join late from the bar, miss a start? All good, man. Yeah. So we started from the 2 spot here. We went Chase. Remember, this is tight end premium, so 1.5 PPR to tight ends. It's 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receiver, tight end, 2 flex, kicker defense, 10 bench spots. We went Chase, Olave, JT, Kittle, Burrow. We got freaking sniped on Breece Hall here. And then we went Ayuk here after getting sniped on J.K. Dobbins. But then we went Lockett, Jordan Addison, A.J. Dillon, Tank Bigsby, Laporta, Elijah Mitchell, Roshan Johnson, Chuba Hubbard, Jalen Hyatt, Michael Mayer, Gus Edwards, Michael Wilson, Jaguars defense. So the thought process is with all these tight ends is, yes, you already have Kittle. But in a tight end premium, you can flex tight ends. And if Laporta or Mayer become viable, you can, like, start one of them, flex George Kittle. Like, it just gives us more flexibility when it comes to that. You said Kamara's on the team. Of course, you wouldn't get volume. I mean, they just worked out Kareem Hunt because they didn't feel they had a pass catching back, man. Kelsey number 1, it's a tight end premium. It's a tight end premium, 1.5 PPR to the tight end position, fellas. He goes higher than he does in normal leagues in this format, fellas. Kelsey is a fine first overall pick in here. Do not clown my boy from the 1 spot. If you're going to clown him, look no further than his 4-5 turn of Kenneth Walker, Alexander Madison. I guess Kenneth Walker wasn't a terrible pick, but I don't love 4th round Kenneth Walker. And then 5-1 Madison, just a pretty brutal pick here. Yeah, it's a pretty rough team, if you ask me. But, hey, man, to each his own. You got JT in the late 2nd, I'm assuming, Steve? How are you about drafting Superflex if you don't have a first-round pick? What the hell? Without a first-round pick? Huh. I don't know what you mean. Why don't you have a first-round pick? I guess I would kind of go with, If you don't have a first-round pick, I don't know. I guess you can kind of get that second tier of QB. Maybe punt his position entirely. It's tough. It's tough without more context there. And Superflex leagues, again, they're really not my strong suit. I play Dynasty Superflex, but Redraft Superflex, outside of the Scott Fishbowl, I do none of it. Team is fire. We've been so close to that fall. Dude, dude. There was, if you scroll back, Ray Gill, like, I lost it a little bit when we got sniped there because he was bleeding the clock down. I was like, just please don't do it to us, man. And then he did it. Love that you got Michael Wilson. Yeah, me too. I think that was a nice, again, because we just want rookie upside. We just want, like, upside picks, but yeah, Michael Wilson is, I mean, in 20-round drafts, Michael Wilson's worth a pick. You know, in your home league where it's, like, more like 14, 15 rounds, probably not. It goes later than 2-9. If it goes later than 2-9, most leagues you overplayed. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Just like poker, we don't need the fish. Don't trap the glass. We need the fish. Don't tap the glass. Yeah, I love that. Waller's still better value. Discount Kelsey. I think we're getting a little crazy there. But whatever. No, this is going to have to be a kicker that I am not all that prepared for here. So Tucker, so of course he's not there. Koo's not going to be there. Carlson's not going to be there. So Gay. I think Matt Gay is going to be the play. Not trying to rhyme, but I do that type of shit all the time, man. What do y'all know about it? But let's do, let's do, we'll do the Detroit kicker just to get a free look. Unless if he just went. Or no, he didn't. Let's go to the Detroit kicker. I don't have a I don't like any of the other ones, so we'll just do Riley Patterson, get a free look. Why not? Taking 2 receivers on the same team a bad idea in redraft is always best to diversify, even if you think, it's not terrible to do it, but it's not like good or bad, I think. Ideally, you don't do like 2 premium wide receivers together. Like Chase and Higgins, to me, I don't think there's like crazy benefit to it. I mean, you can do it, but it's not, I wouldn't like aim for it, you know? But yeah, Koo's already done. But all right, fellas, we are done here. We have had a fantastic stream. 2 hours, 41 minutes. We peaked at like 450. We're like winding down here with 330 viewers, which is like where we were like really at a nice spot on the Underdog draft, first of all. So I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. We're going absolutely insane this summer. It's August. You guys are pulling up to the streams. And if you guys are going to show up every single night and go crazy in the streams, and I have to come out here and go crazy every single night. We did a high-stakes draft. We did an Underdog draft. Make sure, number one, if you have a home league coming up, check out patreon.com/Ron Stewart. You have my rankings cheat sheet on there. I was checking it off the entire time. My top 200 for half PPR and PPR leagues. Update will be like tomorrow morning. I'll do some tweaks from, you know, the A-Chain injury, like Rashad Penny and Kenneth Gainwell stuff. On top of that, on the Patreon, you're getting my like weekly rankings. It's all here. All the benefits are listed here, but you get my weekly rankings. So like who to start sit every week. On top of that, you get a Patreon exclusive every Sunday morning. I do a start sit stream with the patrons. You get my weekly waiver wire article every like Tuesday. I think it's every Tuesday, but I have a weekly waiver wire article where I talk through who I'm trying to get on waivers, how much fab I'm bidding. I have as well rest of season rankings, so you kind of know how I feel about players who are making trades. You get all of that, plus my Dynasty stuff. It's all on the Patreon. It's amazing, amazing stuff. You get access to Patreon leagues as well. It's a bunch of cool stuff on there. And then we did have as well an Underdog draft earlier. If you want to then prepare for your home league draft, make sure you check out Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code RON. Link in the description. Link in the comments section down below. It'll take you to Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code RON. They'll match your deposit up to $100. And it's just a really nice way to practice for your drafts. You can do it on the phone, on the go, long car rides. I know a lot of us are taking, road trips this summer. You have walking the dog. You can do drafts right from your phone. The app is super, super crisp. It's the best fantasy drafting app for my money that's out there. So make sure you check Underdog Fantasy, patreon.com/Ron Stewart. I appreciate all of you guys coming out here. We've been going absolutely insane. Make sure you leave a like on the video. It helps the boy out a ton in the algorithm. But let's look at this. Let's look at this team one last time here. Here's what we just drafted. I feel pretty damn good about it. To be honest with you guys. Let's see. I wonder if the team is already loaded up for us, and I think it is. So here is the team. Our first matchup is actually against number 4. It seems like the guy who stole our picks every time, Beretta James, who took our Breece Hall, who took our J.K. Dobbins. So good. We're coming for blood. We're playing him week 1. But here's what the team looks like. Team Stewart. I feel pretty good about it. We have Burrow. We have JT. I don't know who we're going to start at RB2 in week 1. We could do Elijah Mitchell, Tank Bigsby, Gus Edwards, A.J. Dillon, whatever. We'll figure something out. Outside of RB2, the team looks stacked. We have Jamar Chase, Olave, Chase stacked to Burrow. You have George Kittle, Tyler Lockett, Brandon Ayuk. Then even off the bench, we have Jordan Addison off the bench, which is really nice. We have even Sam Laporta, Michael Mayer off the bench at tight end. It's a nice all-around balanced team, hero RB build. At the end of the day, I think we made do with what we had in this situation. We got sniped at every which turn. But I'm going to go get some sleep. We're going to crank out more content, more videos for you guys tomorrow. So as always, I do appreciate you guys coming out to these streams. And I will see you guys in the next one.